Whoa, that was fast. Hey, Raimu. Hey, yo, how's it going? Hey, Hideo. Okay, this didn't work. Yeah, you're right, haircut day. My wife saw me this morning, which is, what, 2 days after the haircut, and she's like, I messed up. So I haven't seen how it's messed up because I'm only looking at this side of my head because that's where the preview is for OBS. I can't see what this side of my head looks like, but yeah. Oh, haircut bros. Nice antimatter tape. All right, so today we are going to do the to-do list management. We're going to probably fix, but actually, you know what? Could I deploy on stream? No, that's a terrible idea. Yeah, that's a terrible idea. Okay, well anyway, we're gonna fix bugs. We're going to look at the pre-launch list, and we're going to get jittery about Classic WoW. This part has already begun. Let's send you a message on Discord. I guess I'll wait. Hey, Presto. Yeah, if you have anything you want me to look at, definitely tell me now. So, light week for work, fix bugs, get closer to finished. The pre-launch list, deploy new version, launch on Steam. Yeah, I think all this is pretty reasonable. Anyway, hey Lumi, hey Sidemaster and Leftchus. Your hair got short, that is correct. It just up and jumped off my head. And Mitch, welcome back. Thanks for the 23-month resub. And you guys are here like right on time. This is very unusual. Hey Evert. Alright, itch promotions will be ready around launch time. I guess I should add this to the marketing list if I haven't. Can't look at it now, I'll ping you on Discord with details. Okay. Alright, yeah, sounds good. Hey Riethel. Thought it was tomorrow. Ski Dog alerted to me being 3 p.m. Yeah, 3 p.m. That is correct. I'll definitely be pinging everybody on Discord about this. Sub baby is almost a sub toddler. Yeah. And given Twitch's weird time accounting, maybe it'll be older than your kid someday. I'm not going to ping everybody. What I mean is I'll just put it in the gaming channel. We're writing unit tests this week. Ooh. Doesn't sound fun. Hey Kangas. Secrets to getting everything done right now? I don't think I can do that. Then I wouldn't have an advantage over everybody. So I think we wrote about this here somewhere, but I probably would have written it as itch. There are 54 references to this. I'm never going to find this. Let's do it this way. Yeah, okay. Well, we'll put this on the launch list then. Where's that? Launch ideas. Here we go. Talk to Leaf about the email digest and the front page itch promotion for Botland that we agreed on. Cool. 85 filter. So that's done. Need to start fixing bugs alongside the pre-launch list. Yeah, that's gonna pretty much be this week. I don't think we need to write this stuff down. We'll just put this here. So this we wanted to deploy, and we wanted to get the Steam version working. Better happen. 3 p.m. this afternoon. It'll be completely ignored at 3 p.m. this afternoon. If you want me to look at it, yeah, I think sending it before about 12:30 is good, and I can spend a little bit of time looking at it. But I have already thoroughly set aside the time today for a while. Oh yeah, that's right. The second child, 9 months. Yeah, the streak thing, it's nice at least that they've got both methods showing, where your total time and your streak time. Not the one wanting payments. I know. Alright, I'm gonna have to push this too. We'll write this on the before launch list. Alright, really need to start fixing bugs. Yep, need to fix my EULA processes. Yeah, this will have to be done at some point. I don't think this is super important before launch, but yeah, it should be done. Or it's not super important this week. It's important before launch. In fact, let me write this on the before launch list. Hey, play with scissors. Fix EULA processes. Write in OneNote. Maybe say I can manually override the files. How do you add track priority on your to-do list? I don't track priority on here. You can put arbitrary tags if you wanted to, like I could put medium priority or something like that, and then I can search for the medium priority tasks. But I tend to just kind of have an idea in my head of what I should be tackling next. Guess you're too late. Yeah, no points for you. This we'll put into polish. Yeah, I'm gonna play Classic WoW, and as usual, guess what? There's a command about it. All right, anything else here? Yeah, I guess we can put this on the before launch list. Well, it's not necessarily that, Mitch. It's that, well, maybe it is. I don't know. I was gonna say I do just track this in my head, but it's not like I know what each item's priority is. It's mostly just I know what needs to be done for launch. Now, if you were working with multiple people, I think having priorities is a good idea. So did I write all this stuff down? Deploy new version, Steam version, try to get it. Early access. Man, I've been pretty disappointed with how Steam has been going. It's just not good. Yeah. And then we're gonna need to write, what's next week's first day? The 2nd? Yeah. So week of 9/2/19 is going to be start the marketing machine. Tweet up a storm, contact streamers, press, etc., and do the launch ideas list here. I don't know if the doc says if you stream tomorrow with a rush or whatever, you're doing it first. Oh yeah, tomorrow I'm actually not streaming. I don't plan on streaming any of the WoW stuff, but I don't plan on streaming at all tomorrow. So I better modify my panels and say that. Pause this, edit panels. Exception, Tuesday, August 27th, no stream. I think that's the only day we're taking off this week. So it'll be Monday, Wednesday, Friday this week. And then I should figure out my flight times to India. I'll just say like late October to mid-November. No streams, traveling. Well, I'll just say traveling. There we go. Hey, Janino. And we know if Classic has play for free until some level. You know, I actually don't know about that. They used to have something where you could play until level 20. I don't think that's going to be there. Yeah, but I don't know. I haven't cared about that too much because I knew I was going to be getting a subscription. So yeah, start tweeting up a storm, done with that. We got all this stuff here. What do we have here? So I'll just put this on finish to do. Yeah. Okay, let's keep going through this stuff. Alright, I want to mark all this stuff done. I think we got a decent amount of stuff done. But where is it all? I can't do that. Post beta work. I'm just going to put this on the to-do list as well. I'll just type XXX here. Oh no, I don't need to do that. I could do it this way. Finished to do. There. And we'll put this there too. I'm just managing items on this list right now. It shouldn't take too much longer. What is this list? Finished bugs? Anything else that we did? Probably not. Nope. We'll need Sublime to actually archive this stuff though. Dubao, welcome back. And am I playing on stream? No, I'm not going to be playing on stream. Forgot how great it was. Yeah, I really like it. I think it's really nice. But yeah, Dubao, thanks for the 5 months. Secretweapon.org? I haven't heard of that. Huh. Yeah, it sounds like any sort of task management system though from your brief description there. Hey, Justin. So finish before launch to do. Did we do anything else here? Nope. Oh wait, yes we did. We did this part. Add more bot names to the random pool. Yeah. So I'm not gonna track this stuff here. Oh, emojis. Did I want to add emojis to this? Let's take a quick poll. So right now, should emojis be allowed in the random bot names? They're already allowed in names you pick manually. Yes. No. fact, let's change this to this. So just to be clear here, when you do not name a bot right now, so if I just delete this and I hit the check mark, it gets a name automatically. And this is according to the rules that we made on Friday's stream. So it's basically the adjective noun system with a 1% chance that it is a rare name. And the rare names are just some hard-coded names that we have. So this is done. So I'll let you guys vote on that poll while I finish managing this list. This is done. Yep. Okay, what did you guys decide? Voted for no? That's totally cool. Yeah. All right, no work for me to do then. We'll close out of that. Thank you guys for voting. Here's a light token. Okay, let's start chopping things off the list. So we have 7351 lines. Before launch to do, mark this as done. What other finished stuff do we have? Finished bugs, cool. And finished to do. Anything else here? Oh, it doesn't look like it. Okay, and then let's just make a quick search, make sure there's nothing else here that I wanted to do. Only 12 of these, yep, cool. So how many lines do we have now? 7047. What was the other number? Oh, 7351. So 304 lines. 304 lines is really good. Yeah. Yeah, normally I'd search for the X as well. I'm not going to this time. I don't want to spend too long on this. So I think that's it for the to-do list. And now let's figure out what's going on for today. Today, I think we're gonna just tackle some bugs. After logging in, when you finally have access to the store. Yeah, this has been kind of annoying. So no longer play a ranked game when you exhaust all defenders. Oh. Well, actually, it's probably better for me to look through the before launch list. So some of these things are off-stream tasks. I don't know if I already started writing those. Did I? I don't think so. Yeah, so we'll make an off-stream task. Yeah, let's just tackle this. Okay. So edit today, Monday, Adam is going to tackle the pre-launch list of tasks. Click on that for free here. Hey, ad hoc learner. Back to the grind. That's right. Yeah, this looks pretty good. Okay, so let's start tackling these things. Push and merge AD random names. I think someone suggested, I think it was Quando, who suggested pseudo sandwich as a rare name. So I added that. I don't know. Add rare name pseudo sandwich. Schwartz, welcome back. 29 month until launch and 11 month sub. What a coincidence. Wait, I don't understand the coincidence. 29 months until launch. It's 29 days. What's yeah, I don't get it. But I still don't get the coincidence. Hey, Johnny. Captain Reboot. Well, Captain Reboot's one of the random ones. So yeah, add rare name here. Launch will be a year after this. Oh. Got it. Yeah. Thanks. I'll give points to everybody. So let's do this. Mondays. 80 random names. Yep, cool. We're on the right branch. We're gonna check this in. We're gonna push this, and then we're gonna merge it to git push. There's no coincidence here. Nothing to see here, folks. Just keep moving on. What's the significance of a rare name? Nothing really. When you, I don't know if you heard me say this, but if you don't name your bot, there's a 1% chance it picks a random rare name. So it could pick pseudo sandwich now or something. That's it. As far as you're concerned, you would probably actually think that some of the rare names are just the adjective noun names, like absolute unit. You'd be like, oh, that's funny. How did it come up with those two specific ones? But it's actually just hard coded as absolute unit. So yeah, we've got very few of these. You got food.exe to honor EJ, moon for the whole adjective and name system. Some of these other ones. Hey, Thorda. Yeah, okay. So I don't want this running on Circle CI because I don't think it's going to be, I don't think it's going to do anything. Actually, let's have master run on Circle CI. Add better or use better random bot names. Yeah, create pull request. Actually, no, that was dumb. It probably should run on here. Like, let me just rerun this. Why do it after I merge to master? It doesn't make any sense. Does rebuild do what I want it to do? I hope so. This should be CI. Yeah, good. Okay, cool. We only wasted like 30 seconds there. So now fixed EULA and privacy policy processes. Yeah, unfortunately, I forgot all about them being directly in the game until Raimu told me, which, by the way, point to Raimu for that. Just point at him wherever he is in the world. Like having unit tests when production breaks. Yeah, oh yeah. It's definitely good to have them. And I mean, that's what CI is doing here for me. And I was just like, nah, I don't need that. Hey, Perpetual Fest. So I have a note. Let me see if I can show you guys this because it might be private. No, nothing's private here. Oh, I see, Cymaster. Sorry, I'm like all over the place right now. I'm in jitter mode. Yeah, so these steps pretty much said this. Find the doc, update the doc, make a PDF, upload the PDF to this static link. The problem is they're embedded into the game, and I forgot all about this. Coffee kicking in. Yeah, normally that'd be the case like 9 years ago. No coffee for me. Yeah, that was not right. So I can't just update the PDFs online. I need to put them directly into the code, then do a deploy. Yeah, so this process isn't hard or anything. And I don't think there's anything else we need to do. Pumped up on life. I'm telling you, it's classic WoW is coming out today. And I have been more excited than you could possibly imagine. So yeah, I think we gotta modify these two things. I guess the easiest way to do this is just to go to here and just download them. Yeah. So here's the thing, and this is what's confusing. It's tomorrow European time midnight, which is 3 p.m. for me. So yeah, 6 p.m. on the East Coast, 3 p.m. on the West Coast. Let me download this stuff. So we'll say EULA and privacy policy here. And we'll download this, and we'll download this. And then we need to put these into the code. Whoopsie doodle. Desktop, Dell, EULA. Yeah, so these need to go, where was the path? Here. Oh yeah, I'm very worried about that, Johnny. I'll paste these into here. Okay, now I don't care about the diffs. Do diffs of PDF even look good? They probably don't, right? I know I'm on the wrong branch. What happens if you double click this? Ooh, oh, it's so ugly. Ah, yes, the Zoe Uzi has changed now to be, hey, it spelled out the word city. Yeah, I will need to make a new branch for this. But I don't know where I'm going to put this. Maybe we'll make another pre-launch thing. Yeah, also, did this thing succeed yet? I'm pretty sure it should have finished. Oh, I'm misreading this. Started 3.5 minutes ago. I thought it started longer than that. Yeah, I can set up a custom diff program. I actually don't probably care about the diffs to these things because of the other parts of the process that I have. But I need to write all this down. That's 6 hours from now, right? Yes, exactly 6 hours from now. You better believe I'm gonna be there. Very excited. So we'll go figure out what branch I can even use for this. I'm pretty sure I already used the pre-launch or launch prep branch or something. Let's just search for launch and see what happens. Yeah, so we'll just make AD launch prep 2. Unfortunately, I kind of need this thing to finish, so I don't need to worry about merge issues, although those probably won't be a problem. Still, it's only got about a minute, so let's just wait for that and we'll write this stuff down. So there's a document, update changes, change important enough, produce a PDF, ensure the content actually changed, and now put the PDF in the right spots. So make change, oh darn it. Steam has a custom thing too. So uploading via FileZilla. There are 3 locations. So web, Steam, hey Polly, and what's the third one? Code. And code is here. The code changes won't take effect unless you deploy. So if it's a I cannot type, significant enough change, then either, yeah, then deploy. No, I'll just do that. So deploy the game as well. That part kind of sucks. I will say, if it's really important to update the EULA or privacy policy, hey ProSam, and but you don't want to wait for a deploy, you can load play.bot.land with the network tab open, see the final link for the EULA and privacy policy, update it directly in S3, then run a cache invalidation through CloudFront. Does CloudFront capitalize the F? Yes. Yeah, and this needs to be done here too. This finished and is green, so we can merge this. So merge, then we'll cancel the resulting CI. Scissors. Yeah, we'll cancel the resulting CI, and that way I can go make a new branch over here. Check out master, whole, and then AD launch prep 2. Let's make sure we're still doing this correctly. Launch, close out of this, can't type the word launch prep 2, yeah. What's that jobs window you had open? Jobs window. Oh, Circle CI? That's apparently not a command. Hey, Jack. What are the things that make CD not possible? Nothing makes it impossible, but given that it's a game and that the servers need to be offline based on how I made the infrastructure, I don't want it to just be automatic. But yeah, I could still make it simpler. Anyway, yeah, so this is Circle CI. It's continuous integration and could be used for continuous deployment as well. And what it's used for is generally things like running tests, linting. It could be used to build different Docker containers if I needed. So what is this going to be now? Put the PDF in the right spots. Web is here. Steam, no specific privacy policy needed for Steam. Just wanted to call this out. And then code is the same spot. Deploy. See this note. Yeah, the problem I was worried about is that I won't actually read this next time I need to do this. Although I don't know how many more changes we're going to need to make to this anyway. But I'm going to copy a link to see the EULA notes on this bit. Hey Liam, hey IPO. Okay. Done, 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 done. So we have updated the EULA and the privacy policy. Update EULA and privacy policy. I had forgotten about these completely. So I was only putting the PDFs online instead of modifying the ones built in to Botland. Yeah, WoW Classic is tonight. We're gonna be very careful about this. So here's my general plan. This week is going to be streams on Monday, Wednesday, Friday. No work after streams, and just go hog wild and WoW. Next week is business as usual. So it's going to be work, like streams on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, and then work after the streams. And the only thing, if I ever cancel a stream, it's not for WoW. It's for just not having work to do on the stream. So yeah, this is the only week I'm going to be going just ballistic here. Higher rate confirmed. Not Alliance scum. Hey, crazy. It's gonna be a standstill. So update Steam OS requirements. I wonder if I can do this on stream. The other thing is I never heard back from. So Hideo, are you there? I'll just type out my question, and if Hideo's there, you can answer it. Otherwise, he'll just see me typing it. So, did you ever happen to look into why? Okay, you're there. Yes. Did you ever happen to look into why the Steam version might get stuck on the bots are assembling the game? Because what I told them is try it in a browser, so play.bot.land, and then if that works, then I'll probably just cancel the Linux build. If it doesn't work, I actually don't know what we could do there. Idea. Hey, Lithia. Suggested to do that, but never heard from you, so I didn't. Oh, I thought it was a statement of I will look into this tomorrow. Okay, my bad. And hey, Alanis, should I start coding? Do you want to start coding? Here, Maya. I think that's literally the only thought process I would have. It's a one-question interview. Do you want to code? If yes, then code. Yeah, I don't think there's anything more to it than that. There's no in-depth analysis of this. There's no like, will I make money doing it? What if I don't like it 2 years online? It's literally just, do you want to do it right this instant or sometime in the next week or month? Sure, start coding. It's like stepping into the Matrix. Yeah, you'll get a jack right in the back of your head so you can plug in. So let me go look at this, because maybe I can update this right now and then just take it off my list. I don't know for sure that I can do that though. Let me see. Do you need something? Hang on 1 second, stream. She said she switched off the lights. Wonder if anybody noticed that. There, I turned them back on. In the 4 years, I don't think it's ever happened, actually. Yeah, which language then? So yeah, take a look at the PDF that was linked into you, Alanis. Meditate. Was that the mother-in-law? No, that was my wife. Okay, so they've got all of this. I mean, I guess I can do this right now. Yeah. They just said caution here. Store page is missing system requirement information for minimum OS processor and storage for all platforms. Problem is, I'm not totally sure what the minimum OS is for this, because it's browser based. I guess, what is Chrome? Let's just look that up. What is Chrome supported on? Or what is Electron supported on? Electron supported operating systems. Because whatever this is supported on, Windows 7 and later. Okay, that's good to know. So we'll put Windows 7 or later. What else? Mac. Only 64-bit binaries are provided. Mac OS 10.10 Yosemite. Okay, that's there. What else do I need? Linux. I don't know what the OS version minimum of Linux is. What was the video where I was pronouncing like that? That one. Yeah. People are going to think I'm an idiot. I'm not an idiot. Pre-built binaries are built on Ubuntu 12.04. We're just going to say that. Okay, now processor. What processor do you need for Botland? I don't know what to say. Oh, actually, we should say or later. Right? I assume that's just implied. I don't know. What's like a budget computer nowadays? Pentium 2. Hey, wake up. Copy Jonas's requirements. A Chromebook. Does anyone have a Chromebook? I wonder if they could run it on here. Are you watching your streams? Scroll down to system requirements to use Chrome. Yeah, but it's going to be higher requirements to play Botland, I think. Intel Pentium 4 processor or later. Yeah, let's just copy these things over. No, but it. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, I don't think I want to write anything here. It's not an error anyway, but I think putting the OS version is pretty important. Hey, yes, me. Well, what else do we need here? Minimum OS processor and storage. So storage. What is the required storage for this? That I should have on another page. Let me go take a look really fast, because I think it gives me that information. Disk space, yeah. So let me find that. This page is not the easiest to navigate, but I've used it so much now that I think I know where it is. Yeah, I found it. So now I just need to figure out where do they list the sizes. Oh, I found it. Nice. Okay, so size on disk and download size. So let me show you guys this. I gotta hide some information here. Hang on a sec. Okay, so here's what we have. We just need to put these things into whatever the other tab is that I have open. I have too many windows open. Okay, so Windows is gonna be, it says 157. So let's say 175, just to give us some breathing room. Mac, let's just say 175 for pretty much everything, except Linux apparently is gonna be 200. Yeah, that's pretty good. Hey, Turby. AMD Ryzen, and hey, Adelaide. So, but what is the equivalent in clock speed for a 2200G? What is the clock speed on that? 3.5. Okay, now there's got to be something more budget than that. I don't think I'm going to put processor requirements. Yeah, I think we'll just stick with this, and I'll hit the save button over here. I didn't put processor requirements. Hey, Flame. Oh, it's processor and GPU in the same package? Well, this is the only thing I'm missing then. Oh, man. I don't know what to do for that, because if I don't fill this in, they're probably going to send me this caution everywhere. Okay, let's look up budget computers. Budget computers. We're doing it. This is not a computer. That's a car. You can't use that to play Botland. Does a Chromebook list what... Does a Chromebook list what... how many ads do they have on this page? What the specs are? Or do people not care about that for Chromebooks? Intel Celeron. I don't know what the clock speed is on there. Hey, Ender. Technically, you could play it in a Tesla. Maybe. Yeah, you know what? Let's just do what Rimo said. Sounds good. So, Windows. Where's the system requirements? Here. And we'll just copy this into here. Now Mac. Oh no, they don't have a clock speed. I don't know. Maybe I should just say like any budget computer should be able to play Botland. Google the CPU, can get to the Intel product page that has the specs. But this is, yeah, I guess so. Yeah, let's just get anything here. Does he have a clock speed, Hideo? I just want a clock speed. What's their cheapest i5 processor you can get? How do you search by price? Sort by price, low to high. Done. We're going with whatever this is. 3.4 gigahertz, that's... Whatever, I'm just gonna write this down. Batman the Dark Knight. Welcome back, Raimi. You could play it on an i3. You probably could. Do they have their list of i3s on here? Oh, they do. 2 gigahertz. All right, that's what we're going with. To any CPU with 2 gigahertz. 2 gigahertz or more. That's what we're doing. That's what we're gonna say. This should be totally fine. Now we want to say the same thing for these. Try and stop me. I actually think this should be fine. I don't know how many Steam games actually do thorough testing on a bunch of different CPUs and everything. I'm waiting for what is clock speed. Okay, we're done with this. You know, I made a comment about buying Beats the other day, and I thought someone would have clipped that comment because I wanted to show my wife. So I looked through my clips and there wasn't anything. So I had to describe the joke to her. So push AD monetization balancing. Did I not do this already? Do you not do VODs? I mean, I did VODs, but it was like 4 hours and I was on a phone. I didn't feel like finding the exact spot. Plus, the thing is, any joke that I might have told is going to last, what, 30 seconds, 40 seconds at most? And there's no real context around it, so there's no way to hunt it down quickly. You want chat to work for it? No, it's just... Do you know how many clips get produced of my stream when I'm doing nothing interesting? Look at this. I don't know how many people have seen this. This is what it's like for a middling streamer. In the last 7 days, you can see none of these clips are even named. So people just hit the clip button, and anything that's 30 seconds was not even edited. So these 3 didn't even get edited. These got trimmed, but no title. It's like, no one's probably gonna ever watch those. Just FYI. Just run the video through AWS Transcribe. Yeah, that's a great idea. Okay, so did I push the branch monetization? Why is this not working? I pressed W. I typed monetization. I did not, so this has not been done yet. And it's because we're not finished with it. So I guess we need to finalize all the numbers. Hey, programmer, yeah, go watch them all. Tell me if any of them are good. Yeah, so this is something I don't think many people probably knew. If you hit the clip button and you do not hit publish, guess what Twitch does? Publishes it anyway. There's no way to stop that. So yeah, if you didn't know that, Ryan, there's a way of finding all the clips you took. You can find out which ones you never titled, and those are probably the ones you could delete if you wanted to. There's another one. I mean, it doesn't really matter to me too much if you guys are taking extra clips. In fact, there was someone who I actually had to whisper because I'm like, why are you taking 5 clips per day? Like of every stream that I do. He's like, oh, sorry, I'm addicted to clips. I thought, okay, that's fine. I don't get it. Hey, methodology. You accidentally hit it a million times trying to go to full screen. That's fair. Yeah. Okay, so simulating the actual game would be like to have opened 50 salvage packs. So we need to switch branches back to the last one, and we need to make sure that we're going to push and merge AD launch prep 2. We need to finish up this work and probably assign some of these tasks to Hideo. Hey, Smurf. Yeah, so get checkout, monetization balancing. Now what do I do? I'm gonna build this. Trying to stalk you or save as many extra videos. Yeah, that's what was happening, definitely. So simulating the actual game. Let's go make a new account. Let's give ourselves 50 salvage packs, and let's see what we end up with. So we'll make a new account. We'll call it freebies. Why did I say 50 salvage packs though? Shouldn't it be whatever the priciest thing is? Where's the balancing talk? Here. Yeah. Hey, Syntonic. What's up? Someone's been mass clipping you? I mean, kind of. I wouldn't say it's not like it's spam. I just don't exactly understand why they were clipping so much. What's Twitch doing to generate them? Yeah, they've been doing that actually since the beginning of clips, I believe. So I put the prices here, and the most packs you could buy were 70 for $100. I don't know whether someone's actually going to need to purchase 70 of these. I also think that any simulations we do should probably have some code behind them so I'm not clicking 70 times. So how do we do this? We need to figure out what API is hit when you open a salvage pack and then just call into that directly from the server. So this will skip this. I'm gonna do this on the freebies account. Actually, what does it matter? Just write code for this. Hey, Superstar. Is this a free-to-play game? It's free-to-play. It's not pay-to-win. The monetization plan has been pretty much untouched since... Okay, well, it says it was updated on 2019, but that was likely because I deleted something from here, not that I added something. But it's pretty much untouched for the last, like, 3 years. Hey, Clayman. And there were only 2 tenets. Shouldn't be pay-to-win, and you shouldn't have to spend money just to play. So those are the only things. I don't like games that have the concept of stamina or something. And that's what I meant by play the game. It was going to be free anyway, but some free games also block you on other ways, and I didn't want that. What about play to lose? That's every game. Okay, so writing code for this. We got to go figure out how do you open a salvage pack. Let's log in as Adam. Yeah, free to play with cosmetics. Yeah. Which I think is fine. Like, I don't want to do anything unethical here, and I think loot boxes are a hot topic right now and are somewhat of a gray area because of the inherent gambling mechanic that's in it. And yet, anyway, I've talked about this a bunch on other streams. I'm actually not going to dive into this again. Let's just go figure out what the code is that I want to run here. So we're going to look at the network tab, and we're going to open a salvage pack, and it called an API. Open salvage makes sense. So now we got to go find that. Open salvage. There it is. Hey, enjoy. I wonder if you could make a game. So I had an idea. I probably won't ever code this, so I'll just tell you guys the idea. But have you ever seen that Marble Run game that people play on Twitch? Well, play on Twitch. So the way that it works is there's some track and it's in 3D and it looks pretty, and so I'll just draw some like simple one here. And so this is the start and this is the finish, and everyone gets a marble. And so there are all these marbles that just drop into here and they just roll to the end, and whoever wins, like this one might be the Adam marble, whoever wins gets a giveaway thing or something. I don't know. That's it. That's the whole game. So anyway, I think chat can interact with the game and they can give themselves a boost. So if you gave yourself a boost maybe here and you like flew off the track, that'd be bad. But maybe right in the straightaway toward the finish line, it'd be good. So what I was thinking is, could you make the same game, but the goal is to be the last person to the finish line? So it's basically like you lose in order to win. And you probably could. But I wonder how many other games could be made like that, where you flip the win condition and then try to get players to play that game. So for example, Super Mario 64 has a 1-up mushroom that chases you. And people came up with a way of playing where you just avoid the mushroom as much as you can and try to like run around the stage. And I don't know. I like that idea. I think those are kind of cool things. So yeah, pay to lose. Could you ever make a game that's pay to lose? So this is what we call here, open salvage pack. So we just need to call this a bunch of times. So how are we going to do this? Let's go make a new API. Yeah, randomize the condition mid-game. Well, there's some card game that you play where you make up the rules and the other players don't know the rules and they find them out as they play. I've never tried that out before. Yeah. So we'll make a new API here. We'll just say like this dot testeroni. So this is what this needs to do. We need a user ID. Let's pick our freebies account. So select ID from users, order by ID. Yeah, this one. So 11428. Yeah, Expo, yeah. Flux is a card game where the cards you play add rules. Yeah, and I think those things are kind of interesting. We need the name of the marble game. If you look up marble game Twitch, I know Syntonic said Marble Madness. I don't. It's called Marbles on Stream apparently. Is this what I'm thinking of? Yeah, it's this. It's Marbles on Stream. And it's just what I described. See this? Here's a course, and all the viewers have their own marble on it, and they just go through this course. That's it. It's not exactly a game, I guess. All right, this ID, we need this here. And actually, we can keep resetting the inventory now that I think about it. So we need inventory util, which we don't have. Let's go get that. And this comes from shared. So inventory util. Hey, Paulo. Any kind of game where you have to save others from losing to win? You know, someone in the indie dev subreddit was making a game where you play as a healer in an RPG. So I did not look into this too much, but I think the way that it worked is there are other NPCs that are attacking enemies, and your goal is just to keep them alive. It sounds kind of like what you're asking, although I'm not actually positive that that's what the game is. Guaranteed rarity from salvage pack. Where is that? That's here, but Constance is in the current directory. And Control I doesn't work. There. Okay, so I think this will work. This will give us one salvage pack. And let me save off the starter inventory. Yeah, this. Okay, the code was simple. The starter inventory. Hey, Gleska. The code is just this. Testeroni. And this is the freebies account. Okay, so we're gonna generate a bunch of these. How many? Let's just go through all the different tiers of monetization that we had. So this table. Copying this doesn't really work, but that's okay because we're resourceful people. There we go. And oh, whoops! It'd be nice if I line these up, I guess. There. So one pack gives us, or sorry, $2 gives us one pack. $10 gives us 6 packs. So let's set it to 6, and we'll test that out for a little bit. So 6 times we want to generate a salvage pack. Let's go get Lodash as well here. What if someone has dashboard head unit thing that has a browser in it? It all kind of depends on how they interact with OpenGL. So unhandled rejection, no salvage to open. What does it even mean? I've got no clue. So let's put a breakpoint here. No salvage to open. Oh, you need to purchase salvage packs. Oh, okay. We can do that. Let's make a purchase right now. update users, set num unopened salvage equal 1e7, where ID equals this. All right, there. Now try and tell me I don't have a quadrillion salvage packs. It's not actually a quadrillion. It's 10 million. Hey, Supercuber. Yeah, I don't know why that pops up sometimes. It's based on what's in local storage. So if you're in a different browser, it would probably show up. At least I think it's local storage. What happened? Did this work? It did work. Okay, so now we can log in as a freebies account and we can see what we got out of it. Unfortunately, rarities aren't showing. We might need to show rarities before I, oops. Yeah. Okay, so this is what we got out of the 6 salvage packs. So we'll have 6 head items, 6 torso items, and 6 foot items, but there could be duplicates. But this doesn't really help without me seeing rarities in here. So let's code a quick thing just to look at the rarities. Yeah, because if I hover over these to see the sell price, I can tell what the rarity is from there, but that kind of sucks. Yeah, so how will I do this? We'll go into store item. And does it have anything about cosmetic location? Is cosmetic. Get item name. Render owned icon. Where does this show up? Render bottom part. Yeah, so where we show the item name, let's put a border around. Actually, let's just put a border around the whole thing. So CSS classes, here we go. Hey, Chotomo. Is pack content generated the moment it's generated or on opening? It's on opening. Yeah. That means that if you buy salvage packs and then let's say an expansion is released, that your salvage packs will contain the items from an expansion. Which maybe I should write that down somewhere. I don't know if that's ever going to matter. I know I need to show the percent chances. Where is that? I think it's in the remaining monetization items. Where? Here it is. We may also want to say that items are generated upon opening, not upon purchasing. Yeah, let's... They won't yield legacy items unacquirable. Right, correct. And how many lines is the to-do list? Roughly 7,000. Yeah, roughly 7,000. All right, so what was I just about to do? I was going to add a border to this. So let's just do style equals an object. Style equals style. Hey, Richard. And we'll say if this is a cosmetic item, which comes from props, this dot props dot is cosmetic. Then we want to figure out the item ID. That's possibly this. Do we have an item template? Item data, item ID. It's ID. Okay, good. Cool. So from the ID, we can get. We don't have the depot here. I need to get. I need to get the rarity. I don't have the rarity right now. Maybe we could just look at store item and see how this gets used. This is for cosmetic item. Aha, rarity. Turbo Dave, welcome back. Thanks for the 25-month resub. I see you finally changed your Discord icon, by the way. Because I was looking through and I was like, who's this? At least I think you did. So I'm thinking about somebody else. But yeah, 25-month resub. Appreciated. Much appreciated. So how about we just log the rarity here? This.props.rarity. This should work. If I'm not mistaken. We should have a bunch of rarities in the console when we click the store. Rarity undefined. Okay, well that didn't work. Item, template, rarity. It definitely exists there. I must have messed something else up. But what? Rarity, item data. Okay, maybe it doesn't come from item data. Oh yeah, I remember where this comes from. Darn. Missing hardware string. We gotta find this. Here it is. So Redux item needs rarity. And that comes from the item templates rarity, which I don't ever destructure, that's fine. Even more of an abomination. Yeah, I'm not forgetting it then. Nice. So now we should have rarity printing out, and then we'll turn rarity into color, and that will let us quickly see what we own. So did this print out correctly? Yes, good. Now let's come up with colors for common, uncommon, rare. Let's just use Blizzard system, I guess. That way I already know what the colors are. I don't plan on surfacing this to users yet. I want to actually have the UI designed for that. So we'll say if, well, let's get rarity first. Colors, so what do we want here? Let's have common be white. Then uncommon be green. Then rare will be blue. And epic will be purple. Yeah, that should work. So now we'll say style.background color equals colors rarity. All right, that should work, I think. We should see a bunch of colors. Oh, wait, no. I did it as the background color. I meant to do it as something else. And also I broke something. I wanted to set it up as the border, but I messed up something here. Where's the background color anyway? What? Did I set it for something? Yeah, here it is. I set it for store item. I wanted to set it for store item top part. Where's the top part? There. Let's do that. Hey, Darkstorm. Have I seen this theme? Hey, Thomas. Whoa. They've got glowy text. Okay, so I like the glow. This would probably melt my eyes out of my skull. This does look pretty cool. Hey, Jersey. And hey, Ingvar. Yeah, but does anything really beat Purple Haze? Clearly the best theme that's ever existed. This one. This is the only theme that's ever given me an actual headache. A literal headache. I had this for like an hour, I think, on Valentine's Day. It's kind of a joke, and I had to stop using it. So yeah, it's too much. Hey, Anton. And hey, Becky. Yeah, you become a 20% better coder if you use that. Yeah, these are the secret techniques that big coders don't want you to know. That way they have job security. But you're definitely right. So style equals style. Okay, this should hopefully work. We're going to change the color of everything. It's going to be obnoxious. But yeah, there we go. So now we can, at a glance, tell which items are rare and which ones aren't. And we can see the check mark up here indicates that we own one of these. So now let's write this stuff down. I won't be able to answer that now, Anton, but maybe chat can answer, and if not, there's always the coding question thing. What's your opinion on the standard library? The library named standard, showing ads in terminal. Isn't this an NPM thing? I don't know how I feel about ads in the terminal just yet. I feel like they're like all other kinds of ads. And as someone who's making a product who wants to take in money, I feel like if you can put ads in things and they don't bother your customers, then that's probably fine. Hey, True Gamer. So ads can get to the point where they are obnoxious. And I told you guys about how every single mobile site nowadays seems to be that it's paragraph, ad, paragraph, ad, paragraph, ad, comments. And it's like, who can use this? It's just ridiculous. So at that point, it's like, yes, you're going to drive a lot of your customers to use an ad block or a Pi-hole or something. We're talking about themes. Sorry, Anthem Meditate. Now you're filled in. So I've got the cost here. I need to write the rarities somewhere. Let's put this here. Oh, I actually had this already listed. Okay, cool. So rarity, common, white, uncommon, green, rare, blue, epic, purple. So all I want to do, I guess I should come up with the personas that I have for this and figure out what we got. So first of all, what are the rarities that we actually generated here? Maybe I should make a tool for that. We got, our highest rarity of head items that we got was green, which is uncommon. Did we get any blue or purple items at all? There's a pretty slim chance of that, I guess. No, we didn't. Yeah. There's got to be a better way of showing this stuff, though. I'm just uncertain about all of this. Okay, well, let's write down some trials here. 6 packs, no rares or epics. Hey, Corpo. Look into power mode. I've used power mode before. I really liked it for the text editor called Atom, but for Visual Studio Code, I didn't like it as much. Just trying to get boat pictures to show up. So every time we want to do this, we need to say update users, set inventory equal to this, where ID equals 11428. Yeah. And now we're going to open up 13 packs. So that's this code. So with 13 packs, what items do we get? Maybe I can make an inventory analyzer that tells you how many rare items you got. That might be a good idea. That way I don't have to keep looking through this. I just want to get at a glance, like, what did we unlock here? So this time around, did we get anything better? We should, otherwise these percentages probably suck. Yeah, we got 1 blue item, 2 blue items, 3 blue items. And that's it. And that was with buying, what, pretty much double the number of packs, 13. So for 20 bucks, you get a few blue items. Yeah, this probably needs to be done this way, I feel. Because otherwise, there's not going to be the spending ceiling. Yeah, it is tricky, Turbo Dave. Are you using your pinkies for control and shift, or are you trying to use your pointer fingers for those? Or I guess your thumbs. So yeah, let's open up 34 packs now. So 13 packs, 3 rares, 34 packs. And then I'll write the inventory analyzer tool, and we'll try to automate this a little bit, I guess. So what did I say next? 34 packs? Yeah, let's try that. It should generate all the salvage packs. Done, and log in. Oh, I don't want to open another one. Okay, so rare count 1. We got an epic item finally. The bat head. We can sell this for a whopping $12.50. Anyway, 1 rare, 1 epic. So yeah, 2 epics. 1 and 2. 2 and 2. 4 and 2. Is that it? 7 and 2. Yeah. 7 rares, 2 epics, and then we're gonna open up 70 packs. Yeah, Hideo, this is just for me to look through quickly right now. It's not gonna be UI that actually gets shown to a user. I just wanted to do this really fast, and then we're gonna write probably a tool to analyze this stuff. Is it supposed to be bursting out of the circle? No, not yet. We're gonna address that. That was something Hideo had actually pointed out that we need to fix. So now this was what, 100 packs? No, this is 70 packs. And how many did we get of this? So 1 and 0, 4 and 0. We got 3 of the same item. 4 and 1, 5 and 1, 6 and 1, 7 and 1, 8, 9 and 1, 10 and 1, 10 and 2, 12 and 2, 13, 2, 19 and 2. Yeah. So epics are quite rare. And where was that probability calculator that I had? So how do you run this? Node main, and then we can say 0.02. So when you buy 70 packs, there's a pretty good chance you'll get one of these. Oh boy. I mean, that's not really how this works, right? You could say it's like buying 35 packs twice. I'm a probability genius. So I gotta say, I think this is probably a decent starting point. It's not great. And then we should figure out the bot coin values of all of these. Need to program something like, what was that CSGO gambling site? I've never heard of this site before. What's Botland? Let me open up a salvage pack. Oh my god, 3 epic items. How did that happen? You guys should really try out this game. Yeah, let's see how long until I get thrown in jail. I don't think that's you get thrown in jail for that, actually. And in fact, I think the couple of people who were the perpetrators of that original thing, they might have gotten fined. It's against FCC regulations in the US for you to not disclose that you're being sponsored. Hey Kit, how's it going? Thanks for the 25-month resub. I was thinking about it lately. You have more viewers now than you would. You can't see my chat message anymore. But yeah, I hope you're doing well. Do I have pity timers? No, there are no pity timers right now. Considering either a redox or basically a redox, smaller thumb cluster. I like the thumb cluster actually. Let me look up that redux keyboard. Oh, I see. I'd never heard of this keyboard before. That one. I mean, I have the Ergodox on my desk right now. That's here. No, you don't need to be sorry about that, kid. Hey, Burger and Soulshine. Okay, so I want to write an inventory, write a small inventory tool. Maybe we can reset a user's inventory, generate a bunch of packs, then show the bot coin value of item. Actually, this doesn't really matter, does it? We know the average bot coin value of items. We can calculate the average bot coin value of items. Still haven't figured out the right key bindings. Yeah, I have my, let me see. I have my layout here. Wait a second, 2017. I guess I really haven't used this thing, huh? Is this still the layout that I have? Yeah, but I don't think this really makes sense. I'll link this in. Any sort of team kind of thing where I can make team syskey and invite people? No, I still don't have teams or anything, and I don't think we will by launch. What other things have been added in, I guess? It's been mostly trying to launch on other platforms, get monetization up and running. So now the Steam has a coming soon page. Itch, it's available on Itch. You can play it there. The apps are up. I don't know what else is different since then. Oh yeah, there's challenge mode now. Pick easy, medium, or hard. Yeah, it's on mobile. You can play Botland on your phone. How about this for a bot name? Captain Siski? That's actually pretty good. Yeah, I'll add that in. Add bot name stragglers. Hey Nerd Rage, hey Luculus. Probably a lot's changed since 2017. If you look at the change log, you can find out all the things very quickly because I put an in general thing at the top of each of these. So like challenge mode and bug fixes, better tutorial experience, improve performance, fix guest sign up, fix crashes. Oh, revenge battles, those are new. That was something I worked on at the first event earlier this year. Broken link? Is that broken? I think it's just broken in regular Twitch chat. It works in Yada. The apostrophe breaks it. Oh, it probably breaks in regular Twitch chat. Yeah. So if you take a look at what Playing with Scissors LinkedIn, that one will work. And I'll get you this page. I've never used Angular paper, so I can't comment on that. So Captain Siski, thanks, Raimu. I just said Raimu as a bot name. So calculating the average Botcoin value of items. It's the sell cost that we want, and we have rarity values somewhere. I don't remember where. Item template, sell amount, buy cost, here it is. So Botcoin cost of hardware. So we must have the cosmetic items somewhere. No, where are those? Get details by rarity. Here we go. Sell amounts, got them. Except for this isn't accurate, is it? No, it is. And then we need the rarity, so percent chance. We take these and we multiply this times this. And then we add them all together. And we get 385. So the average, that's not how it works, is it? This is the average single item generated, but it doesn't take into account the rules needed to generate a salvage pack. I should just compute this. Fine. Yeah, if we just open like 1,000,000 salvage packs, how do I do operations on text like that? If you take a look at the blog post, it's got a link to the eval plugin that I have. It's also super helpful. So the average single item is whatever that was, 385. But salvage packs follow different rules. So we'll need to write a program. I already had a program, kind of, the salvage modeler. But I don't really want to touch this thing. Yeah. Maybe we can change this? Does this have code that'll generate items for us? Salvage pack. Oh, this sucks. Yeah, this sucks. I'll make a new program. Yeah, I'll make a new program. When I moved away from Sublime, yeah, that was, what, last year? Almost a year ago, yeah. Layout looks really solid. Might try it. Have you ever tried the whole dual function keys on the home row thing? So I did not try using the Uridocs very seriously for too long. One thing that I did get is to the point where I can type normally on it. Let me see. I don't even know what layout this is set up with. So let's see. This is a test of the Uridocs. I can type well enough, but the programming is very difficult on this thing. So I don't think I'm gonna try ever programming on it. Kid, how's Minecraft yesterday? That was a surprise. So I'll make a new package that can be done from the ground up. Let's go start this thing. Good, you wanna play? I don't think so. Yeah, right now, no. I'm about to start playing Classic WoW. My shameful, not so secret. And that starts today. So I don't think I'm gonna have time for other games. But I'll keep your invitation in mind. Hey, Skinny Rogers. Yeah, for those of you wondering, by the way, I will not be streaming Classic WoW. Yeah, 5 more hours. I'm not gonna be streaming it. I'm not gonna be playing with pretty much anybody. I am inviting you guys to my server. You guys, well, my server. The Fairbanks realm is what I'm gonna be playing on. But I'm gonna be mostly duoing with a real life friend of mine. So it'd mostly be like we could all be in the same guild together or something. Yeah, all the faction, class server, all that stuff's in that document paper. Just take a look like 5 lines up. So yeah, new package. I want to look at how I made these before. So adding a brand new module, make a new folder in packages. Let's go do that. So I'll call this, it's kind of weird to call it the new salvage modifier. New salvage modeler. Should I Should I just delete this? It's just, I don't know what to do. I wrote all this code and this took such a long time, and I don't want to delete it all. I don't really want to reuse it right now. Yeah, I'll keep it. I'll call this the new one. Yeah, no streams of WoW. Hey, Jindy. Yeah, I'll make this one the new salvage modeler. Okay, now what? npm init. Let's just copy the package JSON for something else. So what's another thing, like REST server, I guess? We'll copy this into here. We'll call this the new salvage modeler. This should be private. We don't need this. And the dependencies we'll figure out in a little bit. Yeah, we'll figure that out in a little bit. This we can also delete. So making it private, how do we do that? I guess we want to look at the test package that we have, because that's probably private. Not this one. Test package. Could have sworn one of these things was private. Private. I think it's this, right? Yeah. We have some of these. But what are they? Tools, infratest. Okay. Put this in there. I know it's written right there in my notes. I just want to see if I'd ever done this, because I wasn't positive that that note was wrong. Add a git ignore for this. Yeah, let's go do that. So we'll open up new salvage modeler. Darn it, I didn't mean to do that. It's gonna open like a million folders, isn't it? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, this is definitely not good. It shouldn't be spinning for this long. I don't know what's about to happen, but I feel like Explorer's about to explode. Well, let's just double click this one and hope nothing bad happens here. This definitely doesn't look good. Hey, cool. Yeah, I don't know what to expect from this. Let's copy the git ignore over here. I'm kind of tempted to just restart all of Explorer here before it has a chance to blow up. Oh no, it added them all to the quick access thing. Ah. Ah. Darn it. How do you take this out of here? Is it that button? How do you do this? There's, oh, unpin. I gotta go remove all these now. Hang on a second. Hopefully it doesn't take as long as it did to add them. Unpin, unpin. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Are you sure you want to upload 1,113 files? No. I clicked the wrong thing. Alright, trust me. I know how to use Windows. I just misclicked. We're almost done here. Just cleaning up this mess I made. Now, are the remaining ones things I actually want? This is not what I want. So we have code, packages, Sirius, and sheet music. What is the Sirius folder? Oh, that's just sheet music. Why is sheet music there twice then? Unpin. There's no unpin for this. What? Look at this. If I right click sheet music, there's no unpin for that. Oh, there it is. It's in a different spot. Huh, weird. Okay. It's Sirius. And yeah, at top, thank you. Great to know. Okay, so I set this up. No problems whatsoever. Nothing went wrong in any of that process. We got the git ignored. Does this actually have all the right things? No modules, coverage. Yeah, that's good. And yeah, I think it's fine. So import modules for any other modules that might need it. We don't actually need that. And we need to use shared for this. So let's go into this. Don't you dare. So we want shared code, put this into here. And now we need to learn a link from the root. That is not here, it's here. Learn a link. Okay, cool. Now we should have a symlink from inside of here to botland shared. Perfect. And now we should be able to write some code for this. So what do I want this program to do? So generate X salvage packs, sum the sell amount, calculate number of unique items, and sum rarities. So for example, by the end of this, I want to be able to say something like generated 40 packs, sell amount, whatever, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 bot coin. Rarities would be common. We'd be generating 120 items. This doesn't really matter. I'm just gonna say like 1, 2, 3, rare, 1, 2, uncommon, 50, epic, 3, whatever, something like that. So this is what I want to do right now. Hey, Flower Power. Sent you a message on Discord. Shouldn't take too long, I assume. Enjoy the WoW thingy. Oh, I will. And thank you for doing that. Oh, hey, Steam got back to me. What they say, what they say, what they say. Hang on, I gotta check this. This has been very important because I'm trying to launch on Steam and it's been a very slow process. Aha! Pierre got back to me and said, on our Ubuntu machine, I managed to navigate to the site you listed using Chrome and played the tutorial using the guest account. Okay, well, I'm probably gonna just delete the Linux build then. I have to do that today. Yeah, that's like the one thing I gotta do pre-WoW. So look into the Steam thing and possibly delete the Linux build altogether. Yeah. Take care playing with scissors. Have a good day. Alright, let's write this new salvage modeler thing. Probably also want Lodash in here. Pre-WoW work, post-stream work, whatever you want to call it. Hate to lose. And we'll yarn it. Yarn it all. So BL new salvage modeler, yarn. So many notes now from when I started watching. No way you know where all of them are, and if you wrote a note for it. Oh yeah, that's true. But a lot of them are things that I don't necessarily need to know where they are. So for example, let's say I did not use Terraform for like 2 years. I know that I have a Terraform node. So when I come back to this, I'll probably need to restructure this so that now it's from the point of view of someone who's returning to this as opposed to the point of view of someone who was writing this down as they were doing it. Jamie. Okay, so now we should have this thing installed too. It should not even show up here. In fact, even the shared stuff doesn't show up here. I guess we'll just go make the new file, main.js. So let's try using this. Let's actually type JS correctly. And then we'll delete the other one that I made. Is it not going to delete? There we go. So let me just try console.log test and import shared, and we want to put like constants dot literally anything. I don't care what's in this. We'll just say cosmetic location. Yeah, that kind of sucks. So do I want to use Babel for this? OneNote tag feature? Oh, I see. Is that just the like control 1 through 5? Maybe not. Yeah, maybe I'm not sure what that is. So yeah, using Babel. Did I ever set this up correctly? Problem is I'm still using the older version of Babel. They're up to like 7.0 now. But I want to just get this running quickly and be able to use all the stuff that I would be able to use. I guess it doesn't really matter. I could change this in the future. Oh, you use the Win 10 version? I see. Yeah, well, let's start writing this. So we're going to import, or no, require inventory util, because that's what has open salvage packs. A 50 cal. So this right here generates salvage pack. Now, why did I even do this? Because it can deserialize an inventory. So the question is, how much do I want to do here? I guess I want to make an inventory, and I guess I want to add items from the salvage pack to it. So I'd copy things that are sort of in this function. Salvage inventory, updated inventory, inventory.add. I could just make this its own function and call that. That sounds like a good idea. Yeah, so we can say export function add salvage pack to inventory, salvage pack inventory, and just do this. This is only going to work with an item template depot as well. Yeah, but the problem is that it makes a new inventory. Why does that? What does this do? Add other. Returns a new inventory that's a combination of this one and the one you pass in. Why did I do that? Why did I make one that just adds it to the current one? Well, that's weird. Why? Man, why would I do that? Especially because these were serialized originally. I feel like this is unnecessarily using more memory here. Huh. Yeah, I don't know why I did that. Add to this inventory other in. It's literally just this line of code, but we just say this dot add item. And I mean, I guess we could return this. I don't think we need to do that. A brand new inventory, i.e. the original is unmodified. Maybe. All right. Take care. I guess we'll copy this one. Returns. Doesn't return anything. Adds items from other in to this inventory. And it doesn't return anything. And I'll write C add to other inventory if you don't want to modify the current one. Kind of weird. Also kind of weird that this isn't stat. Oh. Wait. Can't be static because use this. Yeah, fine. Okay. You don't want to modify the current one, and we'll put a C here that says this. If you don't want to create a new inventory. Okay, cool. So this is what we should do here. And this will speed up this code slightly. And hopefully we have tests for this. We'd better, because otherwise, I don't know. What is this? So source. Should find something in a test folder. Here we go. Salvage test. Need to run that. I'll have to check it out, Avery. So how do you run this test? This is in test source salvage. BL test or package. There are no scripts in here? What runs this? Just run.cmd? I didn't change any code, so this should pass. Yeah. But I'm about to change code and it should still pass. Does it test inventory util though? Yes, it does. Yeah. So this is how we'll know that we're doing everything correctly. So we should have inventory add to other inventory. Do we only use it here or do we use it anywhere else? I think all of these can be changed. Maybe I don't even want this function. I don't know. This is the function I just wrote, so let's comment this out for right now. And let's only look at the other ones that I have here. Yeah, I don't know why I did this. Acquired items inventory is just a new inventory. Add to other is going to return in a newer inventory. Yeah, this is pointless. I'm going to get rid of this. But this isn't what I wanted to do originally. This is now a problem A situation. Okay, well, whatever. So add to this inventory. Delete this. And turn this into a const. Yeah. There. Okay, good. Yeah, there's one change. Now can we do this everywhere? Salvage inventory. Salvage pack, get items. Okay, that's fine. Then inventory's here, and we deserialized it. So yeah, I don't need to do this either. Add to this inventory. What would I have been thinking though? So here's what the process is. We have a string representing an inventory, which is something like you have 2 of item 1 and 4 of item 3. And we turn that into an inventory object. And then we somehow end up with 2 of these because you have your inventory, and then you have the new items to add. And I combine these, so let's say this is 1 and 2, into 3. And then I return 3. But I don't know why, because I could have just added them to 1 and not used extra memory. This is really not going to make too much of a difference, but still I'd rather the code be clear here. That's more why I'm doing this. So add to this inventory. We don't need updated here. We can just serialize now the current one. Updated can cease to exist. Where is updated? Oh, I don't need to do anything about that. Nice. Hey, Habibi. What do you usually do on your stream? You're new, by the way? I've got just the command for you. There you go. Oh yeah, I'm usually working on my game, Botland, and I'm usually just coding. And that's what we're doing today too. We're working on testing the monetization balance that I came up with already. So we're going to be generating a bunch of the cosmetic item packs that are in the game. And please do check out the new command, because you'll find that there are a bunch of questions that have been answered already. But also there are commands for everything. So generally you can find your answer by just putting an exclamation point before whatever your question is. No, it's okay, Habibi. Okay, so add to this inventory. We got this here. I think this is looking good. And now, do we have any other ones that we need to modify? Only this should correctly add 2 inventories together. Combined. I'm just going to delete this function then. I don't think this is helpful. Yeah, I've never wanted this functionality. So we just get rid of this. We get rid of this. Add this and this. And now we run all the tests. If all the tests still succeed, then I probably did things correctly. Except for, oh, one broke. Can't call get quantity of undefined. Uh-oh. Valid item 2 doesn't exist in this. Uh-oh. Oh, because it says add to other inventory. It should say add to this inventory. Oops, I just called the wrong thing. Nope. Add to this inventory is not a function. What is it supposed to be called? Add to, oh, I didn't run pre-publish here. Also, I think I want to rename this to just be add inventory. Yeah. Yeah. I think that's what I want to do. Let's run the test again. Better succeed. It's a multiplayer game? It is, Dennis, yeah. And it's online now. If you just go to bot.land, you can play it on whatever platform you want, except for Steam. Can't do that yet. Hey, trust me. So if you click play in browser now, you'll just be in the game. You can play, click attack if you want. Let's do a ranked match. And yeah, started one against Shivers. Got a pretty cool bot set up there. Let's see, we got missiles and lasers and some melee and reflect on the front. I am going to put down my patented landmines bot. Blam. They'll lay landmines, they'll back up. These will walk into the landmines and blow themselves up. Well, they're in punching range now, actually. Perfect. Then they advance forward, they start firing. These will die, but that's fine, because now I can put down my reflect bots. And actually, do I have something with teleport as well? I have this. That is not what I want, though. I want these. Yeah, there. Haha. Oh, that one has melee. Oh, both those have melee. Okay, well, we have the answer for that. We have these bots. Let's zoom in on these kills. Look at them. Teleport all the way over there. Punch him down. No way I can lose this one. No way. There we go. Let's speed up the rest of this. Nice. So yeah, that's a game that we're making here. So we're going to delete this. And this is going to turn into just salvage inventory.add to this inventory. Test all passed. And whoops, no, not like that. Inventory.add to this inventory. Yeah, this one. There is no updated one, and return the inventory isn't really needed. So this is literally all this function is going to do now. I don't feel like this is really important. Well, thanks, Gimme. That was not really my doing. That was Jason, the UX designer. Is there any penalty for them losing? When you lose a game, your rating will change. That's it, though. And Chris, thanks for the raid. Howdy doody. I don't recognize your name, but yeah, welcome to the stream. Hey, Sparky. See you were in Chris's stream. But yeah, for anyone new here, I'm making a game called Botland. We are working on some monetization balancing today, which generally means testing whether all of these numbers that you see on the screen in these tables make sense. Hey, Dreamer. We got 2 Chris's now. Of course I recognize your name. Okay, so the question I just had, now that I refactored this, is this even a good refactoring? Because what this will let us do is call this item template depot, salvage pack, and inventory. And then we delete these lines. So was that helpful? Probably not. Actually, yeah, it's kind of nice. I like this. A simple convenience function for adding a salvage pack to an inventory. Why would I even do this out of curiosity? Why wouldn't I just make the function be an inventory? That seems like a better idea. Tech Linux YouTube streamer, good guy. Oh, cool. Yeah. Yeah, I wrote down the name. I will have to check him out. I don't know if he's here right now, but yeah, if you are, thank you, Chris. And if not, then just know that, oh, there you are. Yeah. I'll have to check out your channels later. Now, later does not mean today, because today is the WoW Classic launch. Today I'll be shirking all responsibilities after the stream. Yeah, we're gonna move this. And I'm gonna rename the function that I had here, and we're gonna delete the old one. So, you know, just a bunch of stuff. So let's get rid of this, which should no longer be used anywhere. Good. So we delete that, and we delete the C comment here that we have. Next, we are going to add in a new function that will add a salvage pack to an inventory. Yeah. Add salvage pack. Salvage pack. And I guess we need an item template depot. And it's going to be whatever was in this function. There we go. Hey, Hikari. Sound exactly like me when I'm writing utilities. Just changing a bunch of stuff. I don't know if you saw me link in this GIF. This is how I feel right now, though. Okay, this is good. I like this. So now we can go refactor even this part too, so that this just ceases to exist. Oh, well, actually, you know what? We can keep the comment. Comment still applies to this inventory. So item template depot and a salvage pack, which better actually be a class. Good. Yep, good. Delete this. Don't need anything else there. And delete all of this. And then copy this over to here. So this will just be inventory.add. Nice. It looks even better. Yeah, not long until launch. That is correct. Classic isn't really classic. Classic isn't vanilla, if that's what you mean. Yeah, you can't undo all the knowledge you've gained. Gone for 18 hours, yeah. Well, this didn't take too long, at least. Oh, you know what? I don't know if this cable will reach. Okay, I put another keyboard on my desk. All right, now we can run the test one more time. Oh no, I wanted to rename that function too. This should be pretty fast because it's add to this inventory. We're gonna call that instead add inventory. So let's make sure that doesn't exist already. No, it doesn't. So let's go make the change. We'll replace this with add inventory. Loop. There we go. And then we run the pre-publish. I did not mean to do that. They made so many changes and it's using the newer client. Okay, I don't want to have a huge conversation about this, but I feel like they're still trying to remain as true as possible to the original. But I think that's not going to be the biggest reason why it's going to be different. I think it's going to be 15 years of gaming have passed, and people have played the original to an extreme. So this isn't like, you know, oh, I played that Super Nintendo game once 20 years ago. I'm going to play it again and mostly not know stuff. It's like, no, people know everything. Like exact percentages of hitting and critting and dodging and I don't know, like everything is known. So I think those things are what's going to impact it more than that it's in the new client. Okay, so did I actually run the test again? I don't think so because I needed to run this first. But now I'm going to, and hopefully it passes. It might say there's an undefined function or something if I made a typo. But I don't expect that I changed functionality. Yeah. So the only other thing is that I wanted to write this now, and now I can't. So now I don't need inventory util. But we do need to generate salvage packs, and that comes from here. So we need an item template depot. How do I make one of those? Item template depot, item data JSON. I guess we'll make like class inventory or salvage pack tester modeler, something like that. Constructor. So now we need the JSON file that we have. Hey, Cactus. Oh, this is just exported from shared. Nice. Huh, I don't think I remember that. You visited Zelda I played a lot as a kid. I'm surprised I remember literally every nook and cranny of the game except for one dungeon. Yeah, I used to think that I had a better memory than I did for some video games. And there are some games where I think if I went back, I would remember quite a lot, actually. Like Diablo 2, for example. But then other ones where I feel like I forgot little things or where to go. There was always one part of Super Metroid that I like forgot to go do whenever I would replay. And item template depot would be helpful too. That should be here. Nope. There we go. Let's make a new one of these. So we'll make a new salvage pack modeler. And we'll run some tests. I don't know what yet. Something like this eventually. So does this actually work? Can we print out the item template depot? Let me go get my place where I was running this. I don't even know where that went. Thought you knew Minecraft. What up recently? The entire world is different. My favorite tree was gone. They'll never find that tree again. Nobody memorizes their seed. Yeah, and import constants from shared. We'll put this here too. Nice, it worked. Okay, so that's the very basics of this. Now we need to generate a salvage pack. That should be pretty simple. We should be able to call this code. So salvage pack generator means that we need a salvage pack generator. Where does that come from? Let's go find it. So here it is. Where do we set that? Right here. Sounds pretty easy. Salvage generator. Good. We'll put that here too. Also good. So we'll write something like run test. I don't know what. Salvage modeler.run test. Your house is gone too. Must have been a bug. It's supposed to be there in every world. Also, I don't know if I said hi, Cogen, but hi. I just had to refresh chat for myself. Yeah, if you hear audio, try refreshing. The other thing that might have happened is that, this might sound stupid, but you might have switched into audio only mode. So we'll put this up here. We'll fix that highlighting by reopening the file. So we get a salvage pack. Guaranteed rarity already exists somewhere. Where is it? Guaranteed. What did I call it? There it is. Guaranteed rarity from salvage pack, and that's an account server constant, which is exported but is not imported from here. So we'll need to do server constants.pack. And this is here, and let's print out what the pack is. And let's go install the account server. Is that a thing? It's a thing on mobile at least, I'm pretty sure. I think you can have audio only. Oh, it's only on mobile? Okay. Then, yeah. But then again, maybe Dreamer Chris is listening from mobile. Although I do think it'd be pretty hard to set that and not realize you've set it. That's why it felt kind of silly to even mention it. Alright, now we need to do another learn a link here. And that should work. We should be able to run this now. Please work. Drat. Server constant not defined. That's actually a different mistake. That's that I forgot to import it. Not like that. We want search for import.star. Yeah, here it is. But there's got to be somewhere where I do this from botland account server. I guess it doesn't really matter. Server constants equals require botland account server. Is that even how this looks? I've forgotten. Yes, it is. Slash constant. I don't think this is gonna work. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna work. Let's just open up Node here and let's try requiring this, because I don't think we can do that. Yeah, we need to do it like this, I think. Source. Okay, I don't know. Botland account server. It'd probably be in dist and then constant. Hey, it worked. Nice. Okay, and now the whole function should work. We should have generated a salvage pack. Yeah, nice. We got one. Cool. Now we do the thing I set out to do. This is why the new salvage modeler is going to be better than the old one, because it uses real code. Hey, Ski Dog. Oh, the refresh is good. Good to hear. Cool, cool, cool. Also, we're gonna hear mower sounds. There's no escaping. So generate X salvage packs. Let's figure out how many we want to generate. So how about we do this? We'll say like generate or yeah, generate. I don't know how I want to do this. Run test for salvage packs. I will say like num packs. Yeah, I like that. So now we do times this, we generate a bunch of packs. Oh no, we want to add them to our inventory. That's the part I had forgotten about. Yeah. Yeah, you've heard of GPU for Bitcoin mining. What about the mower processing unit? That's just an untouched aspect of Bitcoin mining. Think how much money there is to be made. We need inventory here. We don't need this. We want to go make a new inventory. Inventory. So I guess we just make one of these. It's not that bad. It doesn't have any starter items. I think that's okay though. So const inventory there. Now we want to add these, and I just made a function to do that, but I forgot the name. This. Add salvage pack. It's the item template depot, and then the salvage pack we want to add. Okay, so now we will have added all of these. We want to say run test, and this will do run test for salvage packs, and let's run it for 5 of them. And at the end of this, let's print out the inventory that we get. It should look good. Yeah. So it's got all of our items in there. Now what we want to do is all of these things. So sum the cell amount. Let's go do that. Total cell amount equals. Let's close out of this and try this out again. Get all items. That sounds pretty good. Inventory.get all items. We'll say like all items equals that. Put this here. Map. It's not map. What am I doing? It's reduce. So we want item to be its sell price. Does it have a sell price? Items. It's an object that we get. That's fine. And then this has an item template, and the item template has a sell amount. So we want to do item.itemTemplate.sell amount and start it at 0, and we need an accumulator in here. I think that'll work. I don't know. Total cell amount. Does it? No, I messed that up. Drat. Hey, Sarah. Can it mow Crisis? I wonder if there's ever been a game to use a... Yep, there is. I was going to say, my question was if there was a game to use a lawnmower as a weapon, and I believe Zombies Ate My Neighbors had a mower as a weapon. I should probably look at this off screen before I do this. That surprisingly... I don't know what just happened here. It like messed up Bing search or something. I don't know what happened there. Let me try on Google. There was a mower, right? Am I making this up? I don't know if I'm making this up now. I thought there was. I couldn't find a picture though. Okay. So the items that are in inventory, what are these? They should be proper item objects. Yeah, they are. So how do you get an item template? Is there get sell amount here? Can I just do that? There is. Maybe we can call that then. Item.get sell amount. I don't think, yeah, it didn't work. Maybe I reverse this. Maybe the accumulator comes first. Let's just look up reduce. Oh, that worked. Okay, so the sell amount should change every time. 5,000, 6,000, 5,500, yeah. So that's probably good. We could actually just sum this up and figure out if it's working correctly. I doubt it's wrong, but let's do it. It's very fast. So we'll search for sell amount. We'll just find all of them. We'll get this. We'll sum all of these, and it equals 4750, which is what printed out here. So yes, that's the same. So I don't need to log the whole inventory now. So that was one, sum the sell amount. The other one was calculate the number of unique items. Now, how do we do that? We need to get unique items equals unique. How does this work? Hey, Bosa. There's unique by. Yeah, this is what we'll do. Unique by all items. And we just want item get ID, I think. Yeah, you've heard of ASMR. This is like VR mowing. And we want the number of this. num unique items is the size of unique items. So I guess we could kind of do it this way. Const. We have total sell amount. We want the number of unique items. Does that work? So this should generate a new amount every time. Yeah, I guess when you're only generating how many packs? 5. I'm generating 5 packs. So the most you can get is 15. The least you can get is technically 3, but the chance of that happening is so incredibly slim that it'd be unlikely for us to see any number lower than like 10 here, I bet. Yeah, okay, so that's probably working well. Then let's figure out the rarities. That's the last thing that I wanted. So rarities. Don't use the Windows equivalent of dash? Oh, you mean, what is it called, like dev docs? Is it something like this that has the API of like everything in it? Because I don't know what dash is. So I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what we're talking about. Yeah, it is. Okay, yeah. I've tried DevDocs before. I didn't like it for some reason. It has Lodash. But yeah, I don't know. Something about it I didn't like. I don't remember what it was though. It only takes one bad experience from a site like that for you to just be like, I'm just going to go to the main documentation. So rarities. Rarities are going to be done kind of the same way. I don't know if I want to, where is this, shared? Yeah, I don't know if I want to, I don't know if I want to do this programmatically or not. I probably do. I probably should. Yeah, fine. We'll do it that way. VS Code extension's great. That I should maybe give a shot at some point. Yeah. Referencing it while offline is not a feature that probably is going to matter to me too much. But yeah, I'll write this down. Bokyo says to try the extension for DevDocs in Visual Studio Code. I will give you a point. Maybe nice to search writing code for what a function does. Excuse me. Hey, recursive chat. So we need to go get cosmetic rarities and figure out all the different rarities that we have, and then log a thing about all that. So how are we going to do this? We get the number of rarities. Yeah, I don't take the train in the morning. I just walk down my hallway saying choo choo. It's pretty much the same commute. That's the reference offline when you're on a plane, for example. Yeah, I find it very hard to work on a plane though. I think if I had to travel more frequently, I'd probably have to get used to it, but I do not like it. Okay, so we can get the number of rarities. We can just do it this way. Num rarities equals the number of these. Good. And now we want to figure out how many we had for each of these rarities. So how do we make a new array of a certain length? I think we just do new array and then a number. But I was pretty sure that didn't work for a particular thing. Did I write this here? Check if array. Creating an array of X elements. Do this with a custom value. Do this with numeric values. Just use range. Oh, nice. Okay. I did not remember that. Yes, I'm on. Can you show me part of the gameplay? Oh, I can show you this. That has a YouTube video that will show you what I'm doing. And then if you just go to bot.land, it's got a video here. You could also just play the game right now if you go to bot.land, and you can log in as a guest and just try it out. But I'll show you really quickly kind of how the game looks. So for anyone new to the stream, pay attention to just this little bit for the next like minute. I am making a game called Botland. It is online now, it's still in beta. It's not going to launch until September 24th. And the way that the game works is you make bots. So I can put something like missiles and landmines, let's say, and then you can write a script for your bot if you want. And that'll control everything that your bot does. These can be very simple. You don't need to know how to code to do these. So I could say something like, I want to fire missiles if I can, I want to lay a landmine if I can, and if I can't do those things, then let's just move forward. And so I'll make this script, and I'll put this bot down. Again, you saw how quick that all was. And now when I test this out, I don't need to control the game manually. So my bots are doing exactly what they were told to do. They're firing missiles, they're laying landmines, and they're only ever moving forward. So this could be good or bad. It could be that you coded something that makes your bots run into a wall and then they all die. And it could be that you have the best strategy in the world. Yeah, the whole space to get things done on a plane, I think that's one of the biggest reasons. It's not fun using the tray table. It's Blockly. And yeah, it's open source, so you can use it. I didn't make it. Okay, so number of rarities. Now I want to go through and make this range thing. So 0, num rarities, 0. So we'll say like amounts of each item. So that should work. And now we want to go through each rarity. So how do we do that? We'll just do times num rarities, rarity. And we want to find all of the items of that rarity. So how do we do that? We're going to say, I guess, filter. Yeah. It's truly becoming a train. The trolley problem. You could change the track so that you only kill one person. There'd be a third option for the train murderer, which is change the track and get more people. So we filter a collection here. Items of this rarity equals filter. All items. Item dot. Do we have a get rarity function? Yes, we do. Get rarity equals rarity. Now what we want out of this is just the numbers of each of these. So I guess what I could have done is just this. And return size items of this rarity. Okay, cool. Now let's print that out and see if it worked. Nope, that doesn't exist. Because I named it the wrong thing. Now cosmetic rarity does not exist. Where am I even using that? Salvage modeler line 45. Oh, whoops. Rarities. Hey, cool. Okay, so we got 10 common items, 4 uncommon, 1 rare, and 0 epics. And if I keep running this, we'll have a different distribution probably pretty much every single time. So this will help us out. Yeah, because now we can start to make some conclusions. So now what we want to do is generate 1 million packs and figure out the average sell price of a pack. That's step number 1. Hey Zshen. Yeah, so let's make 1 million, just literally 1 million single packs. How are we going to do this? We want to get, maybe I should have it return all these things. I'll say num packs here. We'll pass this into this, and we'll return all these details. Return num unique, total sell amount, and amounts of each item. Let's keep this here, and we'll say run test. So in this case, what I want to do is run a test for a single pack. Good. So this is always going to just generate 3 items, and they'll always be unique. There's no way for there to be collisions, but the rarities will be all over the place. That's totally fine. And we want to do this like a million times. So we're going to do times 1e6 we're going to run a test like that, and we're going to keep track of the total sell amount. Sum of total sell amount. And I expect, given that we're seeing numbers like 1,000, 1,750, that the average is probably going to be like 11 or 1,200. That's my guess. Thanks, Hikari. And double thanks, Hikari, when I finish reading the whole message. So now we'll print out the total sell amount, string it by sum of total sell amount. And this is going to be a gigantic number that when we divide by 1,000,000, which I should have just done. Also, 1,000,000 might have been too many. There it is. Okay, so we divide this number by 1e6 and we get 1,209. So yeah, pretty close to what I thought. So the average sell price of a salvage pack is 1,209 Bakcoin. It's pretty important because that means that if you buy 4 salvage packs and sell everything, you're basically buying a hardware item. Interesting. So wait, that also means that every 1 salvage pack you wait, how much do epic items cost? Or whatever. Yeah, epic or these 6,500. So that means if you spent $2, you could pretty much get any, not really any. Actually, I guess you'd have to spend. Oh no, what am I talking about? What am I talking about? Means you spent like $8-ish that you'd get any epic item. It's kind of expensive. But yeah, I wanted to start these as more restrictive than necessary at first. Now let's try something else here. This should be kind of interesting. What if we guarantee a rarity of 1 higher than this? And just for laughs, let's only set this to 1e5. Let's say num trials equals 1e5. Num trials, and then divide this here. Average sell amount equals sum of total divided by this. And then we'll log that. So this should be very fast to complete, and we should see a number higher than 1,209. Yeah, so by increasing the guaranteed rarity, we boosted the sell price of a salvage pack by like 250, and if we guarantee 1 higher than that, then it's gonna shoot through the roof. Yeah, another like 500. So also interesting, and this is why I couldn't just do the average price of each item, because the average price of each item was 385. But if you multiply that by 3, you don't actually get the average price of the pack because of the guaranteed rarity system. I wonder if we could have accounted for that. Maybe. Yeah, Roots, they felt threatened. They have every right to feel threatened. Every reason, I mean. Okay, I like this. So average sell price of a salvage pack is 1,209 Bakcoin. I should write this down in the doc so I don't need to rerun this. Where are the details? I don't even know where to say this. So given these sell prices, 250, 500, 750, 1250, and the fact that we guarantee at least 1 item of at least uncommon quality, the average sell price of a single salvage pack ends up being that number, 1,209. Oh, we were gonna say it like this, right? There. Yeah. So now what I wanted to figure out is how do players feel about this? So let's say I were to spend $100. I get 70 packs. So let's just run a single test. Let's do it, how am I gonna do this? So like run average sell price of pack test, and we'll just copy paste all this up there. There's a slightly better way of writing all of this, but I don't think I care. Yeah, okay, so now run test. What we're gonna do is do just a single trial. No, we don't need to. We'll do like 5 trials. And we'll just print all of this out. and we want to do it with 70 packs. There. Okay. So whenever you run it for 70 packs, you are pretty much going to get an epic item, because I did the probability on that, and it works out to, there's like a 76% chance that you're going to get one. So most of the time you're going to get at least one. And if we were to keep running this, there's going to be a time where you get 0, and there's going to be a time where you get 8 apparently. Huh. So yeah, this one got 0. That's where pity timers can help. So in general, when you're spending roughly $100, you are getting maybe on average, let's say like 3,500 or 35,000 bot coin worth of items. It's like 7 hardware items, which we don't have a way of just buying outright in the game right now. I don't think I should think of things in terms of equivalences, because if people are doing this, I will end up selling those items directly, hardware items. Again, to be clear here, here's what I'm talking about. In the game right now, you can buy with Botcoin hardware, cosmetics, and chips. You can buy with real money only cosmetics. So if I click buy here, I can't do this from an account that has a verified email address. Yeah, if I click buy over here, it brings you to an actual real money purchase page. And that's all you can spend your real life money on. Yeah, take care, Sparky. Have a good night. So to finish my thought process there, I set up, statements 1 and 2. You can spend Botcoin, you can spend real money only on cosmetics, but then you can sell cosmetics for Botcoin. So what if people wanted to buy all of these items and they didn't want to play the game? How would they do it? They'd buy a bunch of packs, they'd sell the packs, they'd get these items. Now you might say, well, isn't that pay to win? And no, it's still not pay to win, because these are all balanced around kind of being the same overall power level. So even if you could spend real money on these, it's not a problem. That was already baked into the game. But I guess one of the questions is, would you be happy with this sort of rarity that you have here? And what were the rarity breakdowns that we said? Did I not write them down? Okay. Well, I guess we have to go figure them out. It won't take long. You just search for cosmetic location. We find all of them. We copy rarity. We get the rarities here. And we do this. We say sort. That did not sort anything. There we go. How's UI built? Yeah, React. And also some Pixie. So the number of common items is 36. And when you purchase 70 packs, you're getting 36 items, pretty much, common items. But they're not all guaranteed to be unique. So when you buy these, you're pretty much unlocking like every common item. Now, how many uncommon items are there? So 37 to 66, so about 30. And yeah, you're getting all of those too, pretty much. And then rare items are here, so 23. And you're getting not quite all of those. And then epic items, we had 18 actually. And you're getting like not all of those. So I wonder if this means we should skew the percentages a little bit more. Hey, tactics. Are they placeholders? No. Oh, yeah, sorry, yes. I did what I don't like doing, which is answering the wrong thing before I had a chance to think about it. Here are the real prices that I'm planning on launching with. Plan on doing anything with duplicate items? No, you'll just sell them for Botcoin. Yeah, in the future, could they do something? Maybe, but I think it'd be hard to justify doing something with them later if they didn't do them at launch, because then people who sold them off would want them back, and that might make people angry. But yeah, I'm not sure. So in a game like Hearthstone, you have cards, and the cards have functions, which are, you play them. It's a card game. But then you also have golden cards. which have the function that the card does, and then literally is golden. So the golden part doesn't do anything, but they cost like 4 times as much. We don't have that equivalent in Botland. The nice thing about that from Hearthstone's perspective is you take a persona like the collector and now you multiply it by 5. Because now they need to collect the whole set and then they need to collect the whole golden set if they want to collect it. Which actually means you're splitting the collector persona into collector for cards and then collector for golden cards. This is probably going to be a very small subset of your collector persona. But even if it's like 1%, that's 1% of the people who's spending 5 times the money. So if you were getting like X dollars from collectors, now you're getting X plus 0.01 times 5 times X, which granted is not a lot, right? You're getting an extra 5% income from these people. Get that in Neochroma. So yeah, we don't have anything like that in Botland. I think this looks pretty good to me, but let's try the other numbers. Let's try 34 packs and see what happens. Let's see what you get from this. Because I think if you're going to spend $50, you'd mostly want there to be at least an epic, right? And if you're getting 34 packs, there's a decent chance of that happening. Guy looks just like me. Apparently I have a lot of doppelgangers. Yeah, and the amount of common items you're getting here are kind of ridiculous. That's why I think we need to just add more cosmetic items. I think that'll kind of even all this stuff out. Yeah. I think this is a good starting point. I don't think I'm going to do too many more tests here. So for now, let us check this in. It'll probably count as a linting error here. You know, is it Jeff Goldblum? I wonder where Jeff Goldblum lives. Like what state? I'm not even talking about like what house exactly. Because I always feel like most celebrities live in California. Well, most American celebrities. What is this doing? Oh, right. I added in this very vibrant. What is it? This. I should probably save off the code for this. Eagle.exe reporting for duty. Welcome back, War Eagle. Oh, hey, Water. Hope you feel better soon. Yeah, thank you, War Eagle. Maybe till lose. Maybe he lives in my house. Maybe this is Fight Club. But with Jeff Goldblum. Let's copy this part because I want this here. So client-side changes, make sure they show rarities somewhere. So storeitem.js. Just get rarity from here, I guess. Here's my super quick prototype code. Hey, you safe? Yeah, let's hope it's not a virus. Just start giving gratitude to everybody. And then I modified one other thing for the rarity details. And I think it was here. Yeah. So then this is this file. And the change that we made is to get this from item template. And it was in what function? Update buyable items. We'll copy this over here. Shop has lots of white space. The game usually play at night. You should check that out. Some gray or another dark color. Yeah, I think it's probably a little bit. It's probably a little bit late to update everything for a dark theme in time for launch, but that is something that I think could be done afterward. In fact, did I already have this written down? Dark. No, I don't. Okay, well, we'll add that. Dark theme for Botland. This doesn't really need an explanation. It's just a dark theme for the UI. Yeah. Yeah, I'll give you a point. Sell the dark theme. Do you value your eye health? Is vision important to you? Then boy do we have the item for you. It's the Ocular Health Package. And for just $49.99, you don't need to burn your retinas. So this part. Yeah. This is pretty quick changes. Hey glitch. Yeah, just 1,000 baht coin. You're one step away. So I like this. I guess I want to put in here somewhere. This package, this is sort of a replacement for the original salvage modeler. The original one duplicated a bunch of code. The original one duplicated code from inventory, salvage pack generator. Quando, 1 whole year. Thanks for the resub. I put your name into the game, but not Quando. I don't know if you remember even saying this. Oh, I don't have it on this branch. Anyway, I put Pseudo Sandwich into the rare names. There you go, DK Hotel. So, love the idea, but until I can force every application to obey it, I find it unusable. Going from dark to light is more... I don't know, actually. I think having most of your apps be dark eventually conditions you to know which ones the light ones are. And so you can kind of mitigate it by turning your screen brightness down before switching to one of those. So I like having the dark theme stuff still. But yeah, it's really tough on Reddit, where Reddit is dark theme, but then the stuff you look at is light theme. Or just bright. And Skinny Rogers, welcome. You're a Viewbot now. And how's Adam doing? Adam is incredibly excited about Classic WoW today. And I'm going to be having a ton of fun. I'm very glad that I've been productive today too, so I don't feel as guilty. We got another like hour and a half of the stream at least, so I have more time to be productive. But then after that, productivity is just going to jump off a cliff. Am I going to buy Facebook ads? I have some friends who are employees at Facebook who've been giving me some of their ad credit, and so I'm going to use that, but I don't think I'm going to actually pay for ads. What did we discuss again last Friday? I don't remember. So good luck teaching me a lesson in one ear and out the other. So the original one duplicated code from inventory and salvage pack generator, meaning that it had to be manually maintained. Also, it followed rules that no longer exist in the monetization model. E.g., the personas accounted for selling functional items. I don't even think they had chips in them, did they? No. They didn't account for chips, etc. So this new one doesn't replicate all of the original's functionality in terms of player personas, but it's a good starting point for testing any of this. What's my time right now? It's currently 11:03, and you always have the Adam time command if you need that. Still holding the thought. Oh yeah. We're still referring. Okay, anything else that we needed here? Oh yeah, just one thing. We need to disable the console. So eslint.star console. That didn't show up? Oh, because I turned it off. We'll just bloop this over to here. Done. Let's put that second actually. Doesn't matter. Doesn't really matter. Should succeed. Yep, good. All right, cool. We'll run the tests again just to make sure. And then the other thing that I did not do, which I should really consider now, is do I need to write any new tests as a result of the new inventory functions? And I don't think so, but I'm not positive about that. So this can all be deleted. Don't care about this. Discard. Let's go restart the account server. That way it's not generating packs every time. Rarity, not needed. Discard this too. Store inventory, probably not needed. Nope. Oh, wait. This needs to go into my prototype code. store inventory.js. This is, yeah, this is here. Needs to pass rarity from item data. That doesn't sound right. Where do these come from? Buyable items. Okay, never mind. That sounds right. From item data. To store item. Shouldn't it be NDL? About it. Sure, people love hearing that. And then this can go like that. Connect that up to there. Okay, cool. Oh, so you're saying it should be NDLD. Got it. Anything else? We can get rid of this. And so now everything that we have should be in the new file, and then those couple of inventory commands that we had. Yeah, and then anything that use the inventory commands. So let us delete a little bit of code. I mean, I guess that's nice. Salvage back to this inventory, yeah. I guess that's nice. Hopefully this doesn't break anything. I guess we should just run the test. Why even risk it? Let's just run the test once there. Okay, cool. So check this in as add a new salvage modeler. The old one still exists in tools? No, botland tools? Yeah. So we'll get the current directory, paste it over here, and say that it exists in packages, botland tools. Salvage modeler as a reference point. Since I didn't finish replicating all of its functionality. So the new one doesn't, yeah, I don't know. The new one doesn't do very much yet. But it's not a priority to fix that. And then as part of doing this work, I refactored some inventory functions. So how are the tests doing? They failed. Uh-oh. Why did this fail, of all things? How am I doing? Oh, I'm doing well. I thought I said I was excited about Classic WoW. I thought that was the answer you were looking for. But yeah, things in general are going pretty well. My back has been really, I don't know, like sore due to muscle spasms that haven't really gone away, and I don't know what's happening. And so I got to figure that out, because I have stopped going to the gym and I've replaced it with running. That way I wouldn't hurt myself by lifting weights, or exacerbate it at least, I should say. But yeah, I'm a little bit worried now. Oh, I see. I thought it was just your Adam is what you're asking about. My wife is fine. Not bad glasses, I just misinterpreted it. The WoW command is now there. There you go. In Hey Finite. So why did this fail? Should maintain non-ban related account status flags. This has nothing to do with inventories. This doesn't sound good. Yeah, what? Server DB test. That was the only one that failed? Literally the only one? Well, let's just run that one then. Yarn run test watch. And we will scope down to the database test. There. This will probably fail again. If it doesn't, it means there's a race condition, which should be impossible unless I missed an await. No, I don't. I think it's going to fail this time too. I don't think there are any race conditions there. Oh boy. Okay, this is bad. This is really bad. I have enable fast testing, right? Yeah, I do. Maybe we should just rerun this from scratch with that off. Do I have any other tests running? Is that why? No. Okay, well let's run it from scratch. Let me check this in. This doesn't have to do with the inventory stuff. That way I don't mess this up too. There. Now what? Now I need to go over to the file and just run test on this one thing. Account server DB. Oh, that didn't work. DB test.js. There. So this will run very slowly now. It's got to set up the entire database from scratch. So it deletes it, creates it, it migrates, and then it'll run the test. And this time what I expect is that there will be no failures. But I have no explanation for why that would be the case, which is the next thing that we have to figure out. That might be tough. Failure is not an option. So simulating the actual game, write a small inventory tool. We did that. Figure out how many salvage packs a player would need in order to be satisfied. I don't think we're going to run the exact numbers on this. I don't want to replicate the persona code from the original salvage modeler yet. It's still running. So I think this is done. So the numbers are pretty much finalized, and when we're done, we just push that branch, which we're not finished with. So let's just move this item off here. There we go. Cool, so by now the test should be finished. It is, and it passed, so let's run it with fast testing on and try again. So originally it took 63 seconds, this time should be much faster. Because that's what enable fast testing does. It puts Sonic the Hedgehog into the code. Yeah, nice, 13 seconds, finished. So now technically we should run all of them. Is this code live? No, it is not. The last time I made a change to the code that is in production was like a month ago. Not quite a month ago, I guess. But yeah, August 2nd. So there are a lot of changes I need to deploy. 62 seconds. Yeah, it's not that slow. I guess you're right, but it's still pretty slow compared to 13. So now we're going to run every test, and this should just be completely green. Which is why we have the Atom Passa mode. We like seeing test pass. So what else can we do while that's running? Look through edit defense or upgrade defense tutorials to see if they need to be updated. Maybe mention the random amount of bot coin. Did I even do that? I don't remember. I think I did though. Let me go take a look. Database wrapper bonus. Did I code a bonus? Where? Block coin functions. I did not make it random because I didn't want people to be confused, right? Yeah. Guess I got rid of that. Nice. Hey, Paris. And look, all the tests passed. Cool. Pretty good. Pretty good. So I didn't do the random thing? Did I write down that I did the random thing? I don't remember this. Also, I should probably add this as a document. Where does this link end? Here, I guess? Uh-oh. Drat. There was, maybe it involved a 0? Uh-oh. I don't know what the link was. My timestamps have leading zeros. But apparently this wasn't it. I guess we can just go to Bitly and find it. Why did it pass this time? Oh yeah, so I never actually explicitly answered that question. It's possible that due to switching branches, I had a database migration that was run that prevented the deletion of something. That doesn't actually fully make sense to me, but I don't know if it's worth looking into anymore. This is the link that I had right here. Why didn't that work? Can I alt click this? Yes. And I can't alt click this. I'm guessing then it's combined with the one behind it. No, I don't know why this doesn't work. Some weird Visual Studio Code thing then. Okay, well, I wanted to add a command for this. Hey, Boogie. How you doing? Monetization balancing. So Adam did some prep work for launch to plan exactly how items would be acquired, costs, amounts, rarities, etc. here. So you guys have access to that doc. I don't think it's worth reading. I don't think you guys would find it interesting or anything. This is what I did on stream the other day, maybe a week ago, where I wanted to come up with all of the values in the game. So originally I had, you got 1 bot coin per win, and you could just do that infinitely. Now there are certain limits. There's certain, I don't know, just a bunch of this stuff. So if you really want to take a look, you can. I don't suggest doing it. So yeah, all the tests passed. We don't have any outstanding code right now. Excellent. So look through the edit defense and upgrade defense tutorials. Let's go do that. And we just want to see, is there anything else we can talk about here? So tap the defend button. Your goal as a defender is to protect your CPU. Every time you successfully defend, your experience will rise. This is not good. This should zoom in on the CPU. How do we do that? Do we have code to do that? It was like pan camera to CPU, wasn't it? Where did I do it? Maybe it's in camera? No. Maybe it's here? No. I don't remember where I put this. Well, I wrote code on Friday that had to do with it. Maybe we can look at Friday's code. Friday, 4 days ago. It wasn't there. It was on some other branch. I don't know what branch though. Where would I find this? Maybe let's just look at the branches I merged recently. Maybe it's in one of those. You save, so I'm just gonna delete your message. So use random bot names. It can't be that. It must be handle feedback. Yeah, it was definitely handle feedback. I remember this now. There's somewhere where we say Zoom Arena. Here it is. And if we look at the diff for this, we should see exactly what I want. This. Right there. Where do you exist? Interesting. I should make this a camera function. Pan to CPU, yeah. So export function pan to CPU. Do we have the arena on any of these? No. Well, we're gonna dispatch camera actions.pan to CPU. Get rid of this, go get camera actions, which we don't have, right? Nope, we'll get those here. Good, and then I just need to write this code. This needs to get the arena, which is done like this. Good. And then we need the camera too, apparently. Oh, great. How do we get the camera? Like this. We don't need the Pixie wrapper. Cool. So now we just need simulation server actions. Good. And now we have pen to CPU. This should hopefully work. Hey, Origin. Pretty sweet if there's a camera pointed at your hands. I had a camera pointed at my hands for a while, and I didn't like it. So if you look at the VODs from the first, maybe like 200 days, I think it'll have it. Or not the first. I only got it after, I think, 30-something days. Yeah. So if you look at, I think this is one of the first days I had the keyboard camera. It started in the 20s, actually. 20 if it's to load. So yeah, I had it here, and I had it for quite some time, and it was just getting annoying to me. I don't know where I got rid of it, but you can see the tiny thumbnail up there. Oh, you don't have to. The only thing worth looking at is that one picture. Oh yeah, the Kappa clause. Where did that go? I keep forgetting about that. Oh, I don't know where that is. I had a Kappa clause sticker. I don't know if it's better than this one, Life of a Programmer. I don't know if you've seen that whole series, Quando, but someone made those images. I think it was Blueberry King. And again, just to be clear, he said he waited 10 minutes for me to have a look like this on my face. It's not that I was actually wiped out or anything. But I like those. I also think this is one of my favorites. The question mark command. Okay, so yeah, we were gonna look through the tutorials, and I wanted to set the zoom based on the arena. That was what I wanted to do for the very first one. Well, I don't know how many people are gonna go into this, but edit defense, as soon as we tap this, it should zoom over to the side. So how do we do that? Edit defense tutorial, here it is. And there should be something after start, excellent. Dispatch camera actions dot pan to CPU. Yeah. Okay, now we just need to include that. And it should work. So here's what it did originally. You can see that there are bots on the right side of the screen. I put a semicolon in the wrong spot, so it's still gonna do that. There we go. Oh my God. How many times can I mess up the same line of code? Twice. Infinitely. Edit. Now it should change the pan. Okay, I think it did. I'll just zip through this whole thing. There. And then if we close this, yeah. Yeah, I see. So we should just probably, no, I guess it's fine. I'll keep that how it is though. So let's now actually read all of the text. Just tap the defend button. The goal is to protect the CPU. Every time you successfully defend, your experience will rise. When you get enough experience, you can upgrade to the next level. For more information, check out the upgrade defense tutorial. Sounds good. This indicates how many bots you can place. This is how many chips you can place. Chips provide benefits to your bots and can change your strategy. Chips can be accessed from your blueprint selector. Unlike bots, they can only be placed in sockets in the arena. Chips have their own life value and sockets aren't always easy to defend. Sounds good. When you save defense, they attack by other players. Good idea to test it. Test modes also where you can test different attack strategies. So this is just a text-based tutorial that kind of points things out on the screen in case you didn't just figure this stuff out yourself. There are a couple of points that I think might help people, but generally people are never even going to go through this from what I've seen. Okay. Yeah, this is good. So now we'll go to, why do I even have that dialogue at the end? It says tutorial section complete. I don't know how I feel about that. This probably exists in all the tutorials, doesn't it? Aha! Okay, well, let's look at that too, I guess. See if the tutorial, hey Robin, section complete dialogue is needed after all of the tutorials. So that one was fine. Now let's go read through the text of upgrade defense, see if that still makes sense. Upgrading your defense can only be done when you have enough experience points. You'll know you can upgrade because an entry will show in your battle log telling you about it. You earn experience points by successfully defending. However, you're limited to earning 4,000 per day. Is that hard-coded? Did I? I did not. Most points per day. Yeah, perfect. By upgrading, you unlock more bots, more chips, a larger arena, and the ability to earn more. Nope, that's wrong. Oh, wait. No, that's not wrong. It's misleading. Upgrading, you unlock more bots, more chips, a larger arena, and you'll earn more bot coin from each win. From each successful defense. Each time you successfully defend. There's probably a more succinct way of writing that. By upgrading, you unlock more bots, more chips, a larger arena, and you'll earn more bot coin. Not from each time. Each time you successfully defend. Yeah, okay, good. So that's good. What does it say after this? It allows you to implement more complex strategies. Keep in mind that the attackers get to place a number of bots according to the defender's level. Yep. Sounds good. Upgrading is not automatic because of the changes to your arena. We don't want to break your finely tuned strategies. Upgrade your defense stuff. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So that's all good. I'm happy with that. Now I guess let's go through this. So this doesn't even exist anymore. This part, it's probably not really needed. Would you like to open up the settings menu? Let's say tutorial complete. That's it for this tutorial. Feel free to try editing and saving your defense now. I don't know if I like that. I'll give it another shot in a sec. What's this one? Upgrade defense. This one I like. Yeah, this points out to you if you can upgrade that you could just do it now. What's this one? So for this tutorial, feel free to turn X-ray mode off if you don't like it. I don't think that's really necessary. This is going to refresh again, isn't it? Yes. So we click X-ray mode, and it says X-ray mode lets you see what enemy bots have equipped without having to tap them individually. Press this button to activate it. Just like in other parts of the game, the size of each icon represents the level. Yep. For full information on bot's hardware, you'll still have to tap the bot to show the context bar. Yeah, that's it. I don't think this is needed. We'll just delete this. And that means that we'll end up with... Hey, actually, what happens if this doesn't exist? If it's not a function return. Oh, cool. We don't need this at all. Nice. And that means that we can get rid of these things too. So are there any other ones that I want to get rid of here? This one's good. Feel free to try editing and saving your defense. I don't feel like this is needed. And we'll see how that looks, because there's already too much text to begin with. Hey, pool party. Ever consider reaching out to schools? I've considered it, but I just don't know at what scale it would need to be done for it to be viable. So I haven't done it. But if you have any contacts whom you could either reach out to or could send to me, do let me know. Hey, Draclin, any info on what's happening with the stream? Not right after launch, there isn't. So launch is going to be September 24th. And the end of 2019 is going to be it's Judgment Day for Botland. So what's happening between these two? There's going to be some amount of we'll say semi-regular streams where I try to improve the game. It's probably going to be the same schedule. But then at the end of 2019, what's going to happen? That I have an FAQ for. It basically boils down to if the game is successful, then we'll keep working on it. If the game's not successful, then we'll switch to something else. That something else might still involve streaming and it might not. But you can read all the plans there. This is my full-time job. Yeah, and more specifically, Superstar, if you want the exact question, there are the two questions that you just asked. But yeah, this is my full-time job. Okay, so where do we leave off here? I was going to go test out edit defense, and we're going to see, we're going to act like we were actually reading all this stuff, and then we get to the final thing here. kind of nice to say that's it. Now you can edit your defense if you want. Maybe I want that. Yeah, maybe we'll put this back. Yeah, I like that. Okay, any other ones? Upgrade defense we already said was important. This one is good. All those are going to be good. Yeah, cool. So let's check this stuff in. This is all kind of... Oh, this doesn't really belong on this branch. I don't know. I'll just keep it. Yeah. Hands the camera to the CPU. I'll just keep it. Cool. Yep. 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 Now, out of curiosity, does this get less verbose or more verbose? I can't tell without copying them both. Got slightly more verbose. That's fine. And then this is the last one here. Okay. So I'll just say like touch up tutorial. I originally wanted to address any monetization related changes that came up as a result of this branch's work, but I ended up doing slightly more. All of these changes were minor. Yeah. Hey Dota. Lakari? Who is that? I'm guessing it's a Dota streamer. Let me find out. Yes. Well, just chatting is the last thing they were playing. Variety streamer? Yeah, out of curiosity, are you friends with Lakari to the point where if you said like play this game, that they just play the game? Or is it more like you're a viewer and you'd make the suggestion? I just want to understand the context here. Viewer, okay. Yeah, totally. If you want to make that suggestion, that'd be amazing. Probably is going to be easier coming from you than from me. I will give you a couple other things if you want. One is the press kit. You're welcome to share this. And the second is there's an influencer sheet here. These are things where if you feel like they're helpful to share, they actually care, then great. Otherwise, I would just say, just point them at bot.land and have them watch the trailer. That's probably enough for them to be able to see this. I don't know how thorough they are about looking into games or anything. So these things are done too. All right, what else? Just the client side changes at this point. Tooltip to the experience bar, saying how we get experience, what leveling up does, talks about balance. Or maybe just mention the tutorials on edit/upgrade defense. Maybe change the UI, more prominent cost about this. Okay, so this and this we can move on to just the regular list. And these things we need to assign to Hideo at some point. So I think we can push this branch finally. Assign client-side changes to Hideo. Cool. So let's move this off of the list. I should probably come up with a deadline for all of these before launch tasks. How many more do we have? Still a pretty decent amount. Well, let's keep going through them today. We've got another like hour. That should be a good start. Let me just send a message. I will. Sorry, every once in a while, I'm gonna have to just do things off screen. And this was one of the times. Yeah, okay. All right, so I think we can do this, right? And then switch back to the other branch. Yeah, why? There's something else that's on my mind that I can't remember. Oh, that was my computer. Sorry about that. Also, you guys might have been hearing those sounds the whole time. I just realized. So, yeah, apologies. No, what is it? What was I gonna do? I don't have changes here, right? Oh, that was the first one. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, sorry, I forgot. Yeah, I guess we'll just push this then. Push AD monetization balancing. Yeah, git push. Oops. There we go. So we want this and this open. We can close out of all of these things. Oh, okay. So it had happened before. Yeah, I wasn't sure. Balanced monetization. So this sets relatively restrictive value, not relatively, I shouldn't say that. This sets the final values for launch, for item costs, rarities, etc. It's all based on this document, which is public and was written on stream, which is this. There we go. Yeah, sounds good. Let's keep this open. Can we get that link? Yeah, that's the monetization balancing command. It's a mouthful. Yeah, I use, man, probably everyone is this way, I would guess, that you've got like at least 3 different chat applications that you use. So Hangouts, I use for literally one person. Then I use Discord for a bunch of people. I use WhatsApp, I use text, and is that it? It's probably it. Skype used to be on the list. I haven't launched Skype in forever, and I'm very happy about that. Not a fan of Skype. I don't know why. My opinion soured on it for some reason. I just feel like Discord and Slack did, oh yeah, Slack. Slack did things so much better. Yeah, Twisted Teeth. Yep. And hey, how's it gold? Okay, so we can push this branch pretty soon, and I guess we can say that this stuff's all done. I just need to merge the branch at some point too. And I'd like to, I guess we can just check this out now. Did check out that. Okay, my back is stiff. I don't like this. I don't know what I'm doing wrong to lower the desk a little bit. Hang on a second. Let's see if I can type without source. Okay. Yeah. All right. Let's see. See if we can add a more prominent warning about. I think it's my mouse usage. I think that's what it is. Yeah. I should maybe consider getting a different keyboard that isn't the one that I'm using. I think, in fact, the next version of this keyboard had, yeah, a separate numpad. And that way your mouse could be closer to your keyboard, so that instead of having your hands like this, you have them like this on your desk. And I know there are the like 60% keyboards and everything too. I don't know about using one of those. I don't want to like revamp everything at this point. So cost to change colors, do this more prominently. I think this is going to be especially important at launch, so people don't just be like, oh, let me try out, you know, red, and then they click the button here. It says repaint bot for 10 bot coin. I think we should just get rid of that completely, and just when you click the check, that it would pop up a dialogue saying it. Also, I don't know why it says 10 bot coin there. That is not right at all. Also, whatever I end up doing here, make sure the warning says the accurate amount of bot coin instead of 10. It costs like 1,000 now, I think. So it'd be quite a shame if you're looking at your balance and you're like, I have a ton of money. Yeah, sure, let's spend 10 of that. And it's not really 10. So what is change colors? Did I not write this down? Cost of updating. Oh, it is 10. Oh, I'm in the wrong branch. Oh, right. Yeah. Because I should be in this branch. So we need to merge this into here. Okay. that was pretty bad. So we'll say like merge master in. So we need to wait for this to finish in order for us to do that. And it says estimated 4:31. Let's see if it's gonna actually be that time. If not, we'll be here waiting forever. It should finish pretty soon though. Okay, fine. Make a fool out of me. Is it nearly done at least? Oh, there it goes. Okay, took an extra 11 seconds. So that means we can merge this. Ooh, conflicting files. But why? Pan to CPU. What do I want here? This is upgrade defense. To edit defense. I don't remember. Oh, I know what I want. I want, let's say, what happens if I do this? What if I say accept both? Can I still type? Yeah. So I want to get rid of this stuff. And then put this here. And that'll hopefully work. Yeah. And that was the only conflict. Is this a scroll bar? Where's the scroll bar that actually, this one. Yeah, I think that's good. Mark as resolved. Good, now this one, what do we have? I want to accept both of these, but then the comments get messed up. That kind of sucks. In general, use support unless you're trying to be really personal. Yeah, I think that's good. Nice, mark as resolved. Botland refund department. That department is gonna just be a trash can. Uh-oh, what? Oh, commit merge, yeah. And GitHub is amazing. It's amazing. Runs on PhD. Oh, stream inside jokes. Let's merge this. And then we're going to cancel the run that we get out of it. And we're going to merge this into my branch. What is going on? Oh, I need to click jobs. I'm waiting on the wrong UI. Cancel. And I guess cancel this too, yeah. So now we can go check out master. We should get the changes. Yep. And then we can check out the other branch again and merge master into this. Permission denied. Oh no. This is gonna mess everything up. This better work. Merge origin. Pretty sure just get merge origin master. I do this like once a week and I never remember the command. Where is it? Where is it indeed? Can I skip past it? Oh yeah, get poll origin master. There we go. Huh, no conflicts. So now I'm on the right branch and I've got everything in here. And so now we should see the price rise by a whole lot. Let's take a look. Cost 10 bot coin. That's not correct. I think we need to go update this. I think I also need to restart the account server and probably the game server. Just reached level 2. Congratulations. This better work. I don't know why it says 10 bot coin here. It was parameterized, wasn't it? Or maybe it was never parameterized? Oh, there it is. 1,000 bot coin. And yeah, 1,000 bot coin. Perfect. But that was not even the task that I wanted to do. The task that I wanted to do was just make this more obvious. Oh, thanks, Tilted. Yeah, I have a blog post. And I also have a lot of my notes publicly available. Oh. Hey, Doppio. How's that little window at the top left work that shows your current branch or commit? This is a custom React component that only shows up in development that has that data. So this is a Botland specific thing, not a Chrome extension or anything. So if you like this, you'd have to make your own. I mean, it's not like it's super difficult to do, but yeah. So many directories and text files scattered all over my computer with random thoughts and whatnot. Yeah, just consolidating all those in one place is great, but even then there are lots of little improvements. I do suggest reading this blog post if you're looking to consolidate. One of the things I used to do is I would make a new OneNote and it would just look like this for its entirety, where it's just a bulleted list and it was impossible to look through. So there are certain sections now that I try to do. I think I almost always try to start with like a basics section that'll tell you just the quick things when you're just looking at a glance, what do I need to do? And then I always try to have a troubleshooting section at the bottom, which has all the problems I ever ran into. So things like whatever, any of these that you see. And I try to include references everywhere. And to make these sorts of things easier, I have a bunch of AutoHotkey shortcuts. So let's say I have a link on my clipboard and I wanted to use it as a reference. I can just type backtick ref, space, and there, it's done. It's a link now to reference in parentheses. If I want a second reference, I can type ref2. There, done. If I want to make any arbitrary text a link, I can hit Alt, Windows key V. So there's a lot of nice shortcuts that I use, and if you ever want those too, I'm happy sharing them. I don't think I've updated those scripts in a while. I should probably do that. How am I writing my test? Test-driven development, or are you testing after your functionality? Yeah, I'm testing after. Many problems with testing async functionality or my DOM, we use Jest. That I can't comment on too specifically right now. I'm using Jest as well. I guess it all depends on what you're trying to test. So for example, if it's React, React is all just going to make objects in the end before it makes changes to the DOM, and those are easy to test. 2 weeks of vacation. I've been using these shortcuts for long enough where they don't go away after those 2 weeks, but yeah, that can generally happen. And hey, Tom. Okay, so merge master in, we're done with that. Now the more prominent warning, I've watched people play this game now enough times where I don't think they read this text or this text, and I don't think it's helpful. Now, even with that text, I think it is less obvious on mobile, where it pops up in here, changing colors will repaint all of your bots and cost 1,000. So I can still include those warnings. There's no reason to get rid of those, I guess. But I think I want to put a modal dialog as well. So let's do that. Repaint bot for this. So let's copy this here. Cost to update is here. And when you press update, yeah, we're going to pop up a dialog. We don't have modal dialogues here. Hey, Malzak, do you have a server? And if yes, which language is it? Yeah, check out pretty much everything. Ski-Dog just linked in, I guess. Yeah, that should explain everything, I think. And welcome to the stream. So what was I going to do? Modal dialog? This one? But we want to do this like we're doing it from a component here. So we can just take this. Bound modal actions. How do I do it here? Yeah, same way. So we will make this modal actions, inventory actions will get combined in this too. And then let's go back to here and copy this whole thing. And we need sound constants as well. Yeah. Put this in. Okay. So this would be, let's just make something called confirm update avatar. Confirm update avatar is this. Title will be like repaint bot. Are you sure you want to repaint your bot for? Then we need the constants value here. That is not what I meant to do. Do we have constants? Yep. For this many Botcoin, and we have yes. Well, let's say like repaint and cancel. Index clicked equals 0. This to update avatar. Cool, 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 cool. Now we just replace update avatar with confirm update avatar. And we should be done. Oh wait, no. That's wrong. This is only if you actually repainted. So where's that? Cost to update. Has updated colors. There it is. Confirm update avatar. So if has updated colors, spawn a dialog. If you haven't updated your colors, and then the way we make this a little bit easier in the future is by doing this, callback equals this dot update avatar, and then we can call the callback here. Hey, Wombat. Now the reason I do this is because let's say we wanted to update the avatar and then do something else. We want the dialog path and the non-dialog path to go through that same thing. So now this should hopefully just work. This was not a very involved change, but I think it'll make things a lot clearer for people because we'll have 3 advisories in the UI, which maybe then we'll want to get rid of one of them. So now if I hit the check mark, it should pop up a dialog. Repaint bot. Are you sure you want to repaint your bots for 1,000 Botcoin? Repaint. Charge me the money. Cool. Now if we do that exact same thing, but without modifying our colors, it won't pop up a dialog and shouldn't charge me money. Perfect. Yeah, nice. Also, if you change to and from a color, it can detect that and then will not actually see that you made a change. So yeah, and you can change both your colors, by the way. Doesn't cost any more money. Yeah, I think this is really important. So changing your avatar's appearance is free. I don't think I want to write that. Yeah, I think this is good. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, this is fine. Yeah. Okay. So let's check this in. This was just a problem with being on the wrong branch. I hadn't merged AD monetization balancing. Yeah, okay, this is done. We're gonna check it in. This is all pretty simple. Yep. Confirm that a player really wants to repaint bots. This costs 1,000 Botcoin, and I've seen enough people play the game to know that they're probably not aware of that, even though there's still text in the UI indicating as much. No, Tronax, I didn't do everything by myself. And hey, Tominieto. Yeah. Cool. Done with that. What's next? Add tooltip to the experience bar saying how you get experience, what leveling up does, talks about balance, or maybe just mention the tutorials. Oh, cool. Yeah, welcome to the stream. Okay, I don't think we have a tooltip on the bar at all right now. Do we? No, we don't. But let's log in as a player who doesn't have max experience. Robo Drive. Yeah, so it's a 0 out of 300 and there's no tooltip. So we should definitely put a tooltip. Need to say that this is experience. So where do we even find this? Edit, defense. bottom bar, no, container in-game, test defense. There's no edit defense? Here it is. So somewhere here there is defense stats. Didn't it used to have a tooltip? I don't remember. Where's experience? Here it is. It's to upgrade defense. Its own category. Hey, peoples. What would you suggest for improving workflow speed? Excuse me, all of this stuff. And thanks, WS. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know exactly what you're interested there, people, so that's why I just gave you the links in general. But I think some of those should be helpful. And that includes more thoughts than I'll probably remember to say from those blog posts, which is why I'm not even giving you a short answer. But do let me know if you have any questions about that stuff. I'm happy to answer. Okay, so here's what I wanted, except for this apparently has the same name as a component, which is what I wanted here. And now we find... what is this tooltip? So on desktop, there's no tooltip. So Skidog was right. But on mobile, there's a tooltip. Wow. Hey, M420. Wondering how do you deploy to Android and iOS, since as far as I can tell, it's a web-based project. So yeah, the apps are thin wrappers around the website. So deploying is basically just the deploy process for the site. And then the apps will just, they don't even need a change at that point. Yeah, so I think we should be pretty clear about this. Actually, we want, oh man. Okay, so we have a tooltip on mobile because there's no way to fit experience values in such a tiny space. So on desktop, we want to say how you gain experience, except for it's on desktop. It's on both platforms. And on mobile, hey Karsten, we want to also include your experience. So why don't we just do the same thing on both of these? Let's just try this out. So we'll close everything that's not this. And I'll shrink this and close it. Oh, Steiny, welcome. Thanks for subbing. You're a view bot now. We've actually been getting a few new view bots. For quite some time, the sub numbers have been dropping, and then the people who were still here were obviously going up in duration of subscriptions. But yeah, I'm seeing some new people. Thank you for subbing. You get basically nothing by subscribing, by the way. You get access to the flashbang command with any of these colors. So you can pick something like red, green, you know, just do that. It's a gigantic waste of points because you have bylights instead if you want that. It's the same thing as when you follow. When you follow, you get a link from Botlad that gives you this page. This page lets you change it all, but like for 45 seconds. So you can just hit random a bunch of times if you want and see what that does. Yeah, these don't render green very well. The strips do. The strips on the wall render green pretty well. Why is that not working? Why isn't that working? Is any color working? Oh, is color loop on? What is going on right now? Oh, they are green. They just don't look green in the camera. Let me set these to lower then. Ah, that's a little bit greener. Yeah, the white balancing on the camera is kind of fighting the coloring in this room. Is it free for subs? No, it's not free for subs. It costs a random amount of points between 5 and 25. And then the only other sub commands are all the welcome commands. So all the ones you see here. Those sorts of things. So we'll put the tooltip content here. Experience, or let's just do it this way. And disabled, we'll just always have it be enabled. This.get experience tooltip content. I don't know if this is a good idea because there's experience string somewhere, which is this. Yeah, I don't want this, whatever. To find out more about experience, use the question mark menu and to drat. Which tutorial is it? Is it edit defense? Tap this button to edit your defense. Goal as a defender is to protect your CPU. Every time you successfully defend, your experience will rise. Get enough experience to get to the next level. Is that everything? I guess it kind of is. Yeah, I'll say use this to find the edit defense tutorial. This is not the best. I want there to be a name here. I don't know where we even find that. Edit defense. Does the name show up at all? Here it is. Tutorial data.name. Here's a name. Get name. Oh, there is a name. Wow. How do you open the emoji menu? Win period or win semicolon. Both of them are a whale of a time. So this technically should be imported from here, which is going to be quite annoying. No, we don't need to do it that way. Okay, where is this? Client, public, blah, blah, blah. Better have a rundown of what happened to Botlad. Did Botlad die? Oh, you no doubt have the better rundown of what happened to Botlad. What? No, Botlad is still around. What are you guys talking about? I don't know what chat is on right now. But yeah, everything's still fine. So this needs to be imported from the right spot, which is up 1, up 2. Yeah, up 2. Personally, I haven't seen it in 2 years. The only thing Botlad does is give you your link to lights. So if you type buy lights, you'll see that it's Botlad doing that. I'll take a picture. And if anyone wants to use this picture to get the link out of the picture, you can. Yeah, so Botlad still sends out messages. So edit defense tutorial, we just need the data out of it. Where's that? Export const tutorial data. Yep. And all we need out of tutorial data is the name. There, that's it. Let's go try it out. So we go into experience here. Experience 0 out of 300. To find out more about experience, use the question mark menu to find the, I don't like using find twice in this. To learn more about the experience. Learn more about experience, use a question mark menu. Maybe I could just put an arrow here. I don't know about this. Yeah, I'll add a new line. Yeah. I think we can just put a BR in and have it be fine. Does that work? Yeah, perfect. You can see the PR. People will know to read that as a new line. How do I do this? I don't remember. I could have sworn I had HTML tooltips somehow. I don't remember how though. I know you guys are saying /n, but I think there's a different way. Yes, you can just make it React. Okay, so we'll do that. We'll just make it 2 divs. I don't like this. We'll say experience tooltip content equals div hello div world. Are you ready? You guys aren't ready for how great this is gonna look. Watch this. Wait. Oh, no, hold on, don't watch this. Stop watching. Guys, I didn't tell you to watch anything. What did I do wrong? Oh, right, this needs to be in a fragment or its own div. Let's pick good old fragment here. Slash fragment. Delete that, save, everything works, don't worry. Hello world, perfect. Okay, now instead of hello world, we put this code in. Div experience div, good. And then we want this whole thing in here. Good, that should be perfect. Experience 0 out of 300. To learn more about experience, use the question mark menu, edit, what? Delete the $sign. It's center line. I mean, we could change that. Because, yeah, those look pretty bad right now. Past jobs, I don't have anything like that. The only thing I have is the Adam's code journey thing. Yeah, I don't plan on talking about past jobs too much. The only thing I have talked about is that I worked at Microsoft for about 3.5 years as a Windows security SDET, software development engineer and test. So what is making this content be centered? I guess just because it's in a div. Can't we just change the text line on that div then? Listening to people's microphones? No. I mean, the official answer is no. No, I didn't even have anything like that. I was working on... What do I say for this? I was working on more like... The team I was in was called Security and Identity, and it was for Windows, so it was more like this, I guess. And so there were things like security descriptor definition language, the UI for that stuff. There was some isolation things that I think ended up becoming something called App Container. I don't even know if that still exists. Anyway, this was a while ago, and those were the kinds of things that I had to work on testing. I did not develop any of them because I was a test engineer. I did not like that job. So how do you make this pop up always so that I can always see it? I don't know how we do that. It's one of the tooltip things. Arrow, class name, content is open. In controlled mode, where's controlled mode? I don't know about that. Maybe we can just set this to true though. I just want to see what this is. Does that work? Should just pop up. Perfect. Yeah, excellent. That way I can inspect this and then get the styles the way that I want and not worry about this. Yeah. So what can we do? Just text align left. That would look a little bit weird. Well, maybe it would. I don't know. Let's delete it from here and just put it onto this one. Oh, that looks like garbage. Okay, what if we put this to be center? Is that better? Is that even different? Yeah, that's better. I like that. That's true, XCS. But I wasn't sure how that would work exactly. But I am aware of the force state hover. Try biking instead of running. I don't think my back hurts from running. I think my back hurt from the gym, and then I slept weird last night. That's my assumption. Hey, Kep. Centered XP. Yeah, so I like how this looks, so I think this is what we're going to keep. So how do we even set the styles on this stuff? There should be a class we can use here. Class name. Apply to the tooltip content wrapper. So let's put this here. We'll say like experience tooltip content, which is exactly what we had there. And do we have an upgrade defense.last? Yes, we do. So we'll do this. the first div, let me just try color red here. See if this even works the way I expect. Should turn everything red. And it didn't. Yeah, so I messed this up. Oh, no, it just had to refresh. Maybe another new line, Archie? Hey, Jens. Well, so I haven't been to the gym in a week at least because of... Anyway, yeah, I was getting injured. And I've always had problems with muscle spasms even when I'm not working out. It's a family problem, pretty much. And so I've got to be careful, and I guess I wasn't as careful as I should have been. What kind of red light do I have? Is it Philips Hue? Yeah, they're Philips Hue. So I think we'll have a class, but on the wrong thing. Yeah, here. So tooltip wrapper. And then we have this type props owner store. This is bad because I didn't use a class name here. I think I have CNAME, yeah. Experience tooltip content. That'll hopefully fix that. It should reload. Hey, Tat. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so we got it all to be red. That's not actually what I wanted. Like a break after the question mark? Oh, you're saying just so that it's on a separate line? Yeah, I could see that. That might not be bad. Anyway, first though, let's get this. We want first child here. And then we want all other ones to be different. So this will have text align center, and everything else will have text align left. So that should hopefully work. Does it? Should just slam that to the side. Yep, nice. Okay. And then a suggestion of putting the question mark on a new line, just so we can kind of manually control this. I could try that out. Use the... Yeah, let's see how that looks. Yeah, except for I want to put the on the next line too. But either way, good suggestion, Archie. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, now let's cut out is open. Good. Now, why is this red? Emojis should be wrapped in span and have role image and have an accessible description with ARIA label or ARIA labeled by. Do I do this anywhere else in the code? I mean, I'm happy to do that stuff. I just don't think I am doing that elsewhere. Nope, I'm not. Okay, so let's see. What am I supposed to do? Span, role image, and have an accessible description with ARIA label. Okay, so span, role image, ARIA label equals question mark. I don't actually know what is a good accessible description. Okay, still looks good. Why use emojis over the actual icons? Just ease of coding for right now. I think as long as people know about this, they'll be like question mark menu and they'll find a question mark on the screen. I think that's fine for now. But yeah, in the future, using the exact icon would be nice. These are the kinds of things where I'm more concerned about getting this into a good state for launch, which, by the way, this should now work on desktop as well. Yeah. Oh, but now this does, oh, this does show your level. It's right there. Okay, perfect. I'm happy with this. So we'll lint this. Looks good. Check that in. Works much better for help menus than it does for, say, bug report menus, granted. You mean using emojis? Well, the nod toward accessibility was just because Visual Studio Code told me about it. I don't think a lot of people are going to be playing Botland, and I did not make things as accessible as they could be. So if more people play the game, I would totally love spending time on that. I believe games should be accessible, but there's a cost for everything that I do. So if you go for security, accessibility, localization, I don't know, a whole bunch of other things that are like, none of these are the game. They're all things that are very good and some are necessary. So in the case of security, totally necessary. Localization, not really necessary, but kind of sucks if you're trying to release to the whole world. So yeah, I'd love to spend the time, but all of those have a cost, and I think the cost is too high right now. Even just abiding by GDPR is like, that had a multi-week long cost, I think. Improved tooltip for experience. We're also showing it on desktop now, since it includes a description about, no, I'll just say a reference to the question mark menu. Complaining about wasting time, that's not what I was saying. I'm justifying why it's not happening right now. Now, how long would accessibility stuff take? I think probably not very long. It's like what Ski Dog said, spent a ton of time a week or two ago. I think this would probably take time researching, then it'd take time implementing. And the implementation stuff, from what I understand, there are some just gimmies, like putting alt tags on images, and then there are some things that are a lot harder. Now, the real question is, assuming I made every DOM element accessible, what about the game itself? Like, I don't have hover tips on this. This isn't a real button. This is something that's inside of Pixie. So how would let's say a blind user play the game? There need to be some way of reading out the game state to them. Now, I don't know how blind users play, let's say Fortnite, for example, massively popular game. I imagine they probably don't, right? There are some games that are probably just inaccessible to blind people. That's my assumption. And I also kind of imagine Botland is one of them. Now, I know for sure blind people use the web. So yeah, for text, for images, all that stuff, I think it's super important. But if it comes down to the actual gameplay, it's like, how would you play a first-person shooter? I don't think you would. Now, can you make a first-person shooter that's accessible to blind people? Probably, but then it's probably designed from the ground up to be accessible. Hey, Scripter. Accessibility needs to be planned. I don't think accessibility needs to be planned when it comes to web content like I was describing. I think it needs to be planned when it comes to game content, though. Okay, so include the returning users metric right in the admin REST API. The one I want to have be 500. Oh, the metric that I want to have be 500. Okay, so what I'm talking about is in here. We have the number of full accounts created in the last hour, number of unconverted guests, number of converted guests, and then we have logins. So all I want to do is include a calculation on all of these. It should be very simple. So we just search for this, for example. We should find it pretty fast. Turbo Dave. I'm sure if you know Fortnite, that's even funnier. So I trust that it is funny. Sure, there's a joke to be made about that for every game. Just pick whatever you think is overpowered. Now, how did I do this? So you want to say something like number of returning users equals user logins minus full accounts in period plus unconverted plus converted. This should be accurate. We'll try this out. So if I were to do this on my own computer right now, it's going to be just a bunch of zeros, right? Oh, actually it's not. 1, 0, 0, and 3. So this number that we just added should be 2. Let's go test it. So we're going to hit the button, and we should see a new row pop up in between user logins and game started. Looks like I crashed something. Yes, I did. User logins is not defined because it's not called that. It's called user logins in period. There we go. Refresh that. Start this. Hit the send button. Did it still break? Oh, it hadn't started yet. Okay, so there it is. Number of returning users 2. So now let's go make a guest account, and it should not impact that number. Oh no, yes it should. This should go up to 1. This should go up to 4. So this number should still be 2. So let's go try guest account, sign up, create. And do we see that? Yep, 1, 4, 2, perfect. Now let's convert the guest account. So we're gonna skip the tutorial. Skip. Then we're gonna go convert our account. I don't care about this. And now it should be 10142. Perfect. Okay, yeah, I trust that that's working. If there would be used as an advantage to regular players, just point to long distance and give feedback. Is there an enemy or rock or something? I think multiplayer would be very tough with something like that. But I guess there could be a game, maybe kind of like Super Hot with what you're talking about, where time is sort of slowed to a crawl until you hover over an enemy. But I will say this, at that point, is the game even fun? Like, you're literally just moving your mouse around kind of randomly until it vibrates or something, and you're like, oh, there's an enemy, and then you click. I don't think that's fun gameplay, probably. I think the snap judgments and twitchy movements are what make it fun. Yeah, Ramy, he's going to have a lot of viewers today. Asmongold. Even in the past, when he was reserving his names, I took a picture of his view count. Maybe 10 minutes before name reservation, which was very recently, he was at, I think, 50K. And then at name reservation, he was at 70K. And then someone sniped his name and he said, okay, you guys got to give me Twitch Prime subs now to make up for that. He got 1,000 subs in something like 10 minutes. It was absurd. Yeah, Classic's going live today. And when I say today, I mean today in the US. So it's going to be 2.5 hours from now. And I'm definitely going to be playing. Yeah, so the reason I say today is because for me, it's not going to be past midnight, right? But for Europe and everywhere else, it's going to be on the 27th officially. It's the same time for everybody. It's just different dates because of time zones. All right, this has been coded. This was a very simple change. We're going to say include number, oh man, of returning users in dashboard. Yeah, sound-only games, I'm not saying they can't work or anything like that. I'm just saying I don't think you can take any game and turn it into a blind-friendly game. Yeah. And I've seen some games, I've actually played one game in my life before that was designed specifically with blind people in mind. It was a maze, and you couldn't see anything on the screen. It was literally just black. But as you moved up and down and you bumped into walls, there would be different sound effects that would play. And I gotta say, solving mazes is not really that fun on its own. So solving them in this case also wasn't really that fun. Someone who was blind playing WoW? Wow, yeah, I wonder how that works. Granted, with WoW, you can like tab target and move around and stuff, but how would you know where you are in the world? You'd probably need something reading out coordinates to you. Yeah, so this is the suggestion of Detamek Gandhi, and I have now done this. So thank you. I doubt you were in chat right now. Remaining monetization tasks. Once itch has payments in production, I need to manifest the real secret. Deploy new account server. Yeah, so this has to take place off stream. I'll allow it. Okay, so I think, let's see, do we have anything else we can do really fast here? Here's this Reddit post if anyone's interested. Oh, cool. Yeah. I guess I'll add this to my list because I can take a look at it later. So we could add this name in, Captain Siski. I guess. I don't know. I'm going to end up modifying this file like a million times. Also, I should probably sort this list. I feel like it'd be easier to add things. Hey, True Gamer. Any other names I should definitely add? As long as I'm modifying this file. No, I like this. Okay, let's check that in. Add Raimu's name suggestion. I'm not gonna add Wowie in. Okay, what else can we do here? I'm looking for some fast tasks. Trying to figure out why people get the servers are completely offline. Everyone's I think this stopped happening completely. No, it must not have stopped happening if I wrote it on March. Write code that will soft wipe accounts. We might actually do this tomorrow. No, not tomorrow. I'm not going to be streaming tomorrow. Wednesday. We might do this on Wednesday. For launching monetization, rename JavaScript, made a link to the changelog directly inside the game. Spend time on user defined code. I'll take a tier image. What is this? Get tier image. Oh. Never use the one that shows a single salvage pack. Okay, so first salvage packs. Can we have Botland Classic as a bot name? I'm not going to do that. Can I update Giant Bomb right now? Let me take a look. I don't know what my account name even is. It's probably just Adam13531. I'll type in my credentials though. And then I think even though I have made updates to the Botland wiki that I don't really own it, I can't even see this. There's no activity. Giant Bomb Botland. I'm surprised it doesn't show up in just search. Giant Bomb Botland. Here it is. So yeah, platform. I'm gonna edit this, and I'm gonna say it's gonna be. So yeah, there's first release date. Maybe I should put second release date or something. But platform will add a bunch of things here. So I'll put Android. We'll put iOS. You can't just put all of these. Okay, fine. iPhone, iPad. Can I just say tablet? No. Steam. Can't put Steam? What else is on? I guess that's it then, right? Yeah. Yeah, I guess that's it. Unless we have to say like PC or... Yeah, I guess we'll say PC, Mac, and Linux. Okay, good. Total points. What are points? Add all available platforms as mentioned on bot.link. Because you're new to wiki editing, we send your submission off to our moderators. Once you've earned over 1,000 points. Oh, right, the point. Okay, so I get 12 points by doing this. So how many points do I have? How do I even see that information? Hang on a sec. 136. I gotta get like 10 times the number of points? That's never gonna happen. Oh well. Oh, we updated this. Cool. It's one more thing off the to-do list. So if I were to just look at number of items on here, 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 31-ish. 31. And we have how many days left? 29. So we need to do like one task per calendar day. Yeah, I think what we'll focus on Wednesday is going to be the soft wipe account for account. Figure out what this will look like and how it will work. So I have coordinated the starting of Leaf's stream with the ending of my stream. Let's see if he's online. Not quite yet. But yeah, he should be starting up pretty soon. So, for those who don't know, and I mentioned this before, do I have a leaf command, in fact? No, I don't. Okay, well, anyway. Wait, what? Didn't I make one? Coming on now. You're watching me? I thought I made one of these. Anyway, yeah, so Leaf is Moonscript. Moonscript was just there in chat. He's streaming now. He's going to be building his Twitch bot still. And he's just getting started out on Twitch. He made itch.io, which is another game distribution platform. I highly suggest you guys check it out. And yeah, we're gonna go host him. And then I am gonna play Classic WoW. So if anyone wants to join the same realm as me, even though I won't be able to play with you guys probably, it's gonna be Fairbanks. And the game is launching in 2.5 hours. So I'm excited. Looking forward to it. But yeah, I will see you guys again on Wednesday. Tomorrow is just devoted to WoW. Not gonna be streaming or anything. So thank you guys for watching. Thanks for subbing. And hope you guys have a good day. Say hi to Leaf for me. See ya.